Pin.
Let me drink this coffee. Hold on. All right, let me switch and bam. Did I do that correctly? Hey, what's up, everybody? Nope. Welcome to Magic Pixel Episode 1, Season 1, Campaign 1, Mission 1. This is our first time ever doing this. If the audio is weird on anybody, so if anybody's too quiet, if anybody's too loud, if anything messes up or breaks, just let me know in chat and I can see it and I can try to fix it. Otherwise, I'll be paying attention to the game. So we've been playing D&D for a while, and we finished this big campaign last year, at the late end of last year. So once we finished it, we were thinking about starting up something new, and people said, why don't you stream it, right? So in the meantime, we've been playing a bunch of side games and stuff, and now we are like, okay, well, we have everything together. We had art made, and the lovely Sweaty and Upsetty, the greatest Twitter name of all time, made this awesome art for our characters, which you guys will see in a little bit, and then we had Drew Face make these awesome overlays, and we put everything together. So we're starting fresh with a homebrew campaign. It's all Rynge's stuff. Which, do you have all the rules written up somewhere? I can create a command for that so people can check that out.
Yeah, I do. Do you want me to talk about them out loud right now, or just give you the link to them?
Sure, you can talk about them. We don't do. There's not that many weird homebrew rules, so you can probably run them down really quickly.
There's not too many, right? So first of all, we have one that's very popular when it comes to D&D streams. You've probably seen it before if you've watched the D&D show before. But regularly using a potion on yourself is an action. We are changing that to a bonus action. But feeding someone else a potion is still an action. We are ignoring, this didn't actually really come up with this time with these characters that we made, but we are ignoring any like minus to ability scores given by races, like the Orc -2 intelligence, the Kobold -2 strength, stuff like that. We are ignoring any class or subclass race restriction, like the Battle Rager Barbarian, the Bladesinger Wizard, etc., etc. Sorcerers have something, but nobody's a sorcerer here, so we don't need to go over that right now. And then I think the only other really pertinent one, which even still is not that pertinent to this party, is that we are ignoring the small creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls with heavy weapons rule, as long as that heavy weapon was tailored for the small creature. But you may be looking at some of the stats and are like, that's a little weird. Honzo must have rolled really well and done something to get that 20 index on his lizard folk. So we also had a homebrew rule where we can change the physical stats. Like the lizard folk comes, I think, with like +2 strength. So you can change that, or +2 con. So you can change that to +2 strength or +2 dexterity. Obviously, he went with the dexterity for the rogue. So we also have that for the mental stats, the intelligence, the charisma, and the wisdom. If you come with +2 intelligence, then you can change it to +2 wisdom or +2 charisma, etc. That's about it.
Which, did that even come up besides Honzo's situation?
Did anyone else switch physical and mental stats?
No.
Am I the only power gamer?
It was just for Honzo.
You guys,
you've always been like that.
Didn't do it just to blame me.
It's always been
the
that
power
way.
gamer with the fucking 20. Well, you know what? I won and won.
You know, we would always we like always joke that Honzo's the most power gamer of all of us. So
I'm not
it's
joking.
perfect that he's the only one. He is the power gamer. It's Honzo.
Well,
I'm not defending myself.
I'm glad you're not. Also, everybody started with racial feat. That's another thing that we should note early on here. I had to change Honzo's racial feat because it was overpowered. So
power gamer, bro.
The power gamer a little bit in him, so it's all right. But you'll find out.
He had a choice of 2 different racials. He picked the overpowered one.
Exactly.
What?
Huh? And I think, you know what? I think I also never gave Tanman his racial feat, but don't worry, Tanman, it's not going to come up today.
I was like looking at my feet, so I was like, wait, there's nothing here.
His face the whole time you said that too. He was like,
oh. I was looking left here where my D&D Beyond is. I was just like, where'd it go?
Oh man, I'm doing this. Oh man. But yeah, we are going to be doing a homebrew campaign, homebrew world. There is no name for the world. I'm bad at coming up with names for worlds, so there's not one. So just call it Magic Pixel World or whatever you will.
Yeah.
But yeah, most likely in game will be referred to as the world. So if you're like wondering what any of that is, there's no name for it. So don't worry about it. This will be my second homebrew campaign, first homebrew setting. I did a homebrew campaign that Honzo played in a while back in Eberron, which was really fun. So we wanted to get back to the homebrew style for the stream. So that's what has led us down this road so far.
Yeah, I think in our cases, you and Honzo and Elder have all been playing D&D the longest, and then Anthony and I started around a similar time, and then Jeremy is the newest. So I know some people who are watching, you will probably be relatively new to D&D, and if you don't know what's happening or anything, after the show, you can always ask questions in my Discord or in my stream or in Rynge's stream or anybody, like if any of us are streaming or anything like that. There's going to be a lot of Jeremy being like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? So
that's correct.
If he asks questions like that, we'll help him and stuff too. So if you're new to D&D, you'll figure it out quickly, trust me.
I've played enough times to get myself killed almost every time, so I at least know how to almost, survive a little bit longer.
You're 2 for 2 so far on deaths, right? Isn't that right? Or 2 for 3?
To be fair,
he survived the
rule.
session.
Not like a super.
To be fair, one of the times I died, it wasn't my fault. I could've been
What time was that?
I think he's always died, actually.
That's fair. Yes, that is true. That is correct. Hey, I went out swinging, sort of. Talking and swinging. Mostly talking. It was mostly talking and then swinging.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think introductions aside, that's basically it, right? Are you guys ready?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I will in the future. There will be in the future. I'll have a command in the chat that has all the house rules. That'll just say !rules. I'll have that for episode 2. And then anybody watching, if you missed the end of this or if you just got here like halfway through and somebody asked or something, this will go up on YouTube and I'll get it up on Spotify and probably iTunes as well. So at least those places in case you guys want to listen somewhere.
All right, so I think we're about ready to get into it. Now, everybody at home, I will curate the playlist better in the future. Today, I was looking for some royalty-free music because usually we don't stream it and I could just play whatever I want. So bear with me, but we are going to get into it. All right.
Woo. Hell yeah.
Oh, royalty-free music? This is going to be hype.
Indeed. To Magic Pixel, and welcome to the City of Stars. We pan in over a land of perpetual nights, but the darkness is ever illuminated by a sea of bright stars hovering over the city. Buildings are lit by arcane fires and signs of neon powered by magic. Between the stars in the sky and the illuminated city beneath sits an emporium of shops and magic items. But tonight, we delve into the city proper. As we go from the skyline to the inside of one of the many buildings in the City of Stars, we see machines powered by magic lining the walls where people are putting gold coins into, multiple tables where people are playing cards and betting gold coins, and a giant circular bar in the middle. People are lively with a night of gambling and intoxication, and during all this, our adventurers find themselves in the middle of a tournament. Greetings! We are live from the 47th Annual Liar's Dice Tournament Finals, taking place at the Ancient Ruin, a temple to an ancient civilization that has been renovated by the City of Stars. I'll be your host, Golden Fellow. Don't forget to tell your friends to turn their crystal balls to Team Pookie as we are broadcasting live throughout the pious regime. Thanks for checking out the Blast from the Past commercial break, but there's no time like the present. We are back with the rest of our top 8. 4 participants have been eliminated, and 4 participants remain.
This is too close to home.
You're a fucking god.
What was the guy's name? What was the guy's name? Golden
Fella.
Golden Fella.
Brought to you by Team Pookie. Let's go.
So,
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Pookie.
as we pan to our table of participants, there are currently 4 participants in our top 8 remaining. We see first a very elegant-looking human woman with dark skin and a pale birthmark under her left eye. Kind of looks like a heart. An expensive long green silk shirt that is textured to look like scales with black trousers and a gold belt with green and gold dress shoes. Another man also has a lot of clean-looking clothes. He's another human man about middle age, but the clothes are a bit haggard. He's got a brown tie with a white shirt and a brown belt and some dark blue trousers. But really, the eye-catching thing about this man is his deep purple eyes. As we pan over to the other 2, one is Elder. How about you describe your character?
I have some a long coat that's kind of purplish black. It's kind of hard to tell which color it is because it's looking a little bit raggedy. Got a nice little hat on with some silver emblems, little medallions all around the outside. And my clothes look, like they were at one time somewhat expensive, but they're a little bit on the worn side. Got about shoulder-length hair, kind of scruffy. Nice thick mustache and some hazel green eyes.
And the last member of our top 4, Jeremy.
Oh, hello. You see this kind of battered fella, but he knows his way around a card table. Got a couple bandages on him, but he looks kind of like a bum. Honestly, he looks like he's from the streets. He's got himself like a tattered cloak, raggedy trousers, and some muddied up shoes. But that's all you really see from the exterior. He is wearing like a red shirt that's at least somewhat decent. But for the most part, he looks the appearance of, what is this kid doing here? How did he make it to the top 4?
And joining them all is a Aarakocra that's kind of like dressed in a nice like dealer's get up. You know what I'm talking about, like where you see at a casino. And he's like, all right, the Liar's Dice tournament will begin. Everyone, roll their dice. And you can see everybody has like a cup of dice. And we're kind of in the middle of this. It's normally starting with 5, but all of our participants have 3 dice remaining. As they all slam their dice onto the table, the Mr. Dala Brakka, can you give me a perception check?
Sure.
First roll of the campaign, sir.
18.
18. Beautiful. So you see, kind of positioned behind the rest of the participants, so it's perfectly in eye line of you, is a small drake, and you know this drake. And as you kind of like lock eye contact with this drake, who has a little mug of ale sitting next to him, we flash back, and the scene says about 20 minutes before the tournament begins, and we're still at the casino. We see outside, we kind of like start outside and pan in towards the actual casino itself. But outside, there seems to be a protest going on. We don't really see what signs the protests say or hear what any of the protesters are saying, but it seems to be some type of protest going on. And as we go inside, you hear someone with like a shrill voice being like, Wodan, stream station, Wodan. Where's Wodan? And
that's me.
Wodan, you are not actually answering her at this moment. We find you in the back in a bathroom with 2 people. One, a big Goliath female that is pretty quiet. She just kind of grunts, and another human loudmouth guy. And he kind of like drags you into the bathroom. He's like, "All right, man. All right, you know what the plan is, right?"
Yes, we went over it a couple times.
Indeed. So we got this whole tournament rigged. It's all good. You're gonna bring back the prize to the Thieves Guild, and we're gonna go on our merry way. All right. That's how you get Wodan out of the situation you got him in. You feel me?
I'll do my best, but if you say it's gonna be rigged, then I'm all about it.
Exactly. Now look, we're gonna have Marv. You know Marv, right? He's the ale drake in the casino.
Mm-hmm. The drunk, smelly looking one, right?
Yes. He's a little dragon fella, right? So he's gonna be feeding you the results of everybody else's dice, all right? So it should be easy for you to get it.
Does he remember the hand signals?
I mean, he remembers everything. He's a goddamn Drake. Do you remember the hand signals?
I sure do, but I didn't have any ale today.
That's good then. You sober. You good.
Okay.
All right? Now, don't make me use this. And you can see he's like kind of like a greasy fella, and he like combs through his hair, and then he like flicks it out like it's like a knife, like a butterfly knife. But instead of it turning into like a blade, it just turns into a barbed wire bat. He's like, now don't make me use this, all right? I like to use it on my hair. I don't like to use it on people. It gets blood on it. You feel me?
Listen, as long as we all win, there's no need for it. You'll be just fine.
All right, that's what I like to hear. Well, have a good one. He kind of gives you like one of these little, like the slaps, the condescending slaps to the face. He's like, do good out there, champ. And he walks out. And then we flash back to the table itself. And then let's all do our first roll of Liar's Dice, shall we? So I need you all 3 to roll D6s, and then I will roll D6s over here for the other participants.
Jeremy.
Hey there. So we're at the top cut, top 4. You said we're rolling 3 dice apiece, right? Okay. I have my roll.
Okay, you have your roll.
Wait, so you're not Wodan right now?
He is.
I am. I am
okay.
Wodan.
Okay.
And I'll give you the results of the other people, the 2 NPCs that you.
Are you gonna put it on Roll20?
No, I DM'd it to you on Discord.
Okay.
Yes, Elder, please whisper the results.
I'm whispering it to you right now.
So, as all the results get put in, you can see the first woman with the elegant green shirt on, kind of lifts up her cup and puts it back down. And she goes, "Well, Alexander, you got anything to hide under that cup?" Hmm?
No.
Interesting. And as that like whole little interaction happens, we flash back to yesterday. Alexander, you're wandering the streets of the City of Stars, and you see one of the major illusions that is casted on the street as an advertisement features something from the Sky Emporium, and it says, "Mr. Molly, in 1 week, will be promising rarities and treasures that have never been sold before in existence. There'll be premier items and a bunch of stuff that you're not going to want to miss out on." And of course, you recognize Mr. Molly as a person of your past that you've had dealings with before. Um, and it does say, like at the bottom in like hard to read text, that there will be a qualification of bringing at least 1,000 gold pieces or an item worth at least 1,000 gold pieces. And as you keep wandering the streets, can you give me a perception check?
Can do.
You said 1,000 to get into the tournament?
1,000 to get
8.
into the auction. Oh. 8? Okay, so you wander a little while longer, and eventually you hear of a dice game of some type of big prize pool that is going to have the prize as a relic of the sun. It's an old relic, and something that's not really seen here in the City of Stars, where the sun and the sun gods aren't really celebrated. So it's a bit of a rarity, and you figure that would be a pretty penny for sure.
This tournament sounds like exactly what I need to get into the Sky Emporium to get what I need.
Indeed. So we flash back to the original scene, and does anybody want to make a guess?
Well, I haven't heard down the line who's starting off first. It was the elegant looking lady, right?
Mm-hmm. She was prodded Alexander a little bit.
So I'd imagine it's Alexander's turn to make the guess. If it was like what, clockwise, or do we just all call each other out?
Yeah, we can do that. Alexander, do you want to poke and prod anyone or make a guess?
What do you got there, lady?
Well, if you want me to start it off, I would say that there's 4 2s.
4 2s. I think there's at least 4 3s.
4 3s.
4 2s and 4 3s. Well, I'd imagine there's at least 2 5s. That's my guess.
2 5s, very well. And the cop kind of, or whoops, spoilers. The other old man, the other middle-aged man, goes, I'm gonna say there's about 6 6s. And everybody kind of like rolls up their cup, and there's definitely not 6 6s. So he immediately like gets out of the game, and the Eric Hoger just goes, "You are eliminated," and he just pushes him off the table. So then we are down to the final 3, and during this, we see the middle-aged man kind of wanders over to the bar area, and at the bar we see another kind of middle-aged man, but with finely like detailed robes. They look very expensive, of silver lining with predominantly red robes, jewelry adorning his neck and wrist, and he's flanked by like 3 bodyguards. One, a hobgoblin with pretty pristine-looking skin, but definitely like ready for battle. Another like hulking figure that is pretty disturbing to look at. He's got this gold armor with the parts that are not actually plated have like gray skin. He's got this metal mask bolted to his face. And then his third bodyguard is Tanman's character. Why don't you describe your character, Tanman?
Well, get a load of this. It's a minotaur. He's just like 7 feet tall, and he looks intimidating at first. You know, if you saw him from the back, you'd be like, oh shit, I don't want to talk to this guy. He might accidentally like hurt me or purposely hurt me. But when you look into his eyes, he has a little cute little beady eyes, and it's just like it's hard to hate him, you know. And he's shirtless and he's wearing like a kind of loincloth slash skirt.
All right. So the middle-aged man, the one that's finally dressed with like the slick backed hair, and goes, Minoscus, we fared very poorly today. I'm going to have to go gamble away more of my sorrows. Why don't you stay here and get us some ale? And he kind of walks off with his 2 other bodyguards. And as we pan back to Minoscus, we flash back to about a month ago. And Minoscus is at the, actually probably about like a week or 2 ago. Minoscus, you are at the training facility of this person named Argos. You would know that. And he's a major domo of one of the like gladiator houses in the gladiator district. And you have just finished training on the training grounds under the starry night sky. And he goes, Minoscus, my boy, you've become acclimated to the gladiator lifestyle well. Your debut in the arena is imminent. Together, we will make lots and lots of money.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm so excited. Oh,
Yes,
I'm very nervous, though.
No, there was no need to be nervous. Look at you. You are a hulking physical specimen. And with the brains of me and my coaches, you'll be fine.
Oh, okay, sir. I'll put all my trust in you. And like, Minoscus bows a few times and like, trying to be humble and whatnot.
Give me a perception check while you're bowing.
Perception, you say? Okay.
You see dirt.
10.
10? Okay, so you, as you bow a little bit and you kind of turn your head, you notice, it really is, you notice that Rorg, the hobgoblin that has the really pristine looking skin and looks very ready for battle, is kind of side-eyeing you. And as you notice that, Argos calls him over. He goes, Rorg, come here, my boy. And Roar kind of like a soldier, just like comes over at like a set jog, like you see like a U.S. soldier doing, a very fine posture, standing straight up. He's got like a blue hair that's dreaded, but the sides have been shaved, so it's kind of like a mohawk dread type thing going on. And he goes, you two will be accompanying me to the Liar's Dice 47th annual tournament finals. I hope that you guys know how big of a deal this is to me.
Of course, Master. Yes, of course.
And Argos just like salutes and goes, yes, master, you can always count on me to do whatever needs to be done. And he goes, very well, very well. Also, Maragon will be coming along. Don't get too creeped out by him. Now, his loyalty is very fierce, so don't worry. And but as he says that, Roar kind of speaks up again, and he goes, but master, why is this one coming with us? He doesn't even bear the mark. And he kind of gestures at Minoscus and goes, oh, you are correct. Let us fix that. And he kind of goes up to your arm, Minoscus, like one of your like exposed biceps. And he goes, now, this is going to hurt a little bit, but after this, you'll be a full-fledged gladiator. And I need you to
what's happening?
Okay. Oh, poor guy.
19.
19? Okay, good. So you, as he kind of goes up to you, he inscribes, like you can see from his fingertip, a like red arcane fire begins to crackle, and he just kind of marks into you a large A on the side of your bicep, and it burns into your skin, giving you a scar. However, you don't pass out from the pain or anything like that because of your well done Constitution save.
Oh! What is this?
That is our brand, dear boy. Now everyone will know that you represent my house and not fuck with you.
Oh, I always wanted to belong. Oh.
Exactly. Look at that, Rorg. He did it without even flinching. That's more to say from when you got the mark. And Roar kind of like looks away, ashamed. He goes,
sorry. I
go
just
ahead.
want to look at him and with a big old smile. Like, not like trying to be a dick, but I'm just super happy. I'm like, I'm finally part of something. I felt lonely all this time. And then I was just like, oh, look, I have my master with me, my major domo, and then Rorg. I'm just like, I'm so happy.
And yeah, Roar, that look of happiness makes him even more pissed. He just kind of like, now, boys, get along. You are two of my champions. And then we got our Marin Rog that's going to be following us. So get ready and look your best for when we go out to the tournament. And And that kind of scene fades away, and we go back to the actual scene at the tournament. Do you want to order drinks for the domo and whatnot?
Of course. I want to make sure he gets his fill, so that way he's happy after his loss.
All right. So the bartender comes up to you. He's like, "What can I get you?"
I've never ordered alcohol before. What's your best? Give me your best.
We got all kinds of stuff here, right? We got ale, we got wine, we got whiskey, but we also got the bartender's surprise.
Ooh, that one. Yes, that one. I want to get master
You
that.
don't even want to know what it is?
Nope. I don't know what any of them are. It doesn't matter.
All right, fair enough. Hold on. So he brings that. How many do you need?
What do they come in? The size?
Oh, this is nice pint size glasses.
Let me get 6.
6. All right. Well, this is gonna take me a little while here. He kind of like limbers up a bit and he cracks his fingers, and then he brings out the 6 cups, and then he kind of goes like this. He brings out his 3 fingers and goes like over the cups, and this liquid just starts shooting out of his fingers. He goes, he was after a week of binging. I woke up in an alley, not knowing how I got there or where I was. And he's just like, while he's pouring the drinks, he's talking about this. He's like, I couldn't remember a thing about the night before, but I was stone sober when I woke up. I tried to fix that, but found out that I couldn't get drunk anymore. I was so pissed that I punched a hole in the wall of a nearby bar, but once I did, I saw, instead of blood coming from my fist, it was like an alcoholic liquid. It was a substance. I got one of my friends that will drink about anything to try it, and he told me it was some of the best alcohol he's ever got. So might as well make some money off this, even if I can't get drunk anymore.
He's secreting alcohol into these cups.
Yes.
This is slurp.
It's slurm.
This is not good social distancing. I just gotta say, this is not with any part. You should
droplets.
Not do this.
There's so many droplets.
He
If a
licked
guy
his fingers
says
before
my
he did
blood
it,
is
too.
alcohol, you should drink it. Don't do it. I'm just letting you know that.
So yeah, as he's doing that, he's like telling you the story, and it's not like a really fast pacing thing that he's doing. It's kind of slow. So you got to wait there for a little while and just kind of bullshit with them. And as we do, we kind of pan over to another section of the bar or the casino area, and we see Sajam's character. Sajam, why don't you describe your character?
Oh man, he's a hunk. He's got this nice armor on with a blue and blaze sun on top of it, and there's kind of like a scraped armor look on the side of it where it's like carved in, just flowing hair that is just, it's like super messy, and you can tell that he doesn't look like he's washed it in a little while for sure. He's kind of he looks like he's been dragged around, and he's looking a little spooked. He's got like this cloak, this black cloak that usually just kind of wears back directly on the center of his back, but it's kind of pulled out to the sides to cover the front of his armor and then kind of like where his chest normally is.
All right, and then you're looking around suspiciously, a little spooked out. Give me a perception check around the bar.
Okay. Perception 21.
21. Okay. So you see in the midst of this crowd that's kind of very lively and reveling in the night of gambling and alcohol and just the socializing, the non-social distancing. You see a woman kind of like caramel skin color, but it's like slightly glowing, you notice, with your high perception check. And she has the same symbol that you wear on your shoulder, on a cloak on her back, and she's kind of got a hood up, and she seems to be walking towards you.
Okay, how crowded is the area that, like, as she's walking towards me, do I just have like a direct line of sight with her, or is there anything between us?
There's like people between the two of you, but that's about it.
I'm going to use Divine Sense.
Okay.
And just look right at this lady, because her skin is glowing, you said?
Yes. It doesn't seem to be like an obvious giveaway glow where everybody's like, whoa, she's golden. But with your high perception, you can kind of pick it up. And you cast Divine Sense.
Yes.
She seems to be a celestial of some sort.
She's a celestial?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just going to stay right where I am and kind of like pivot to the side a little bit, like just like rotate in like a way that like if she's going to walk towards me, she has to like, enter in my space, so we're kind of separated. If that makes sense. Like, I don't know how packed it is around here.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
So she kind of maneuvers around wherever you're going, and she seems to be heading straight for you. And as she arrives, she goes, "Are you Soren?"
Yeah, are you like the lady I'm looking for or whatever? What's up, man? I mean, lady. What up, bro? Hey, how's it going?
And as we get the hey, how's it going? We flash back again now to about a week ago, and you, Soren, are just battered and bruised and bloodied, and you are coming out of a fighting pit. Not in the glorious arena that is kind of one of the main entertainment set pieces here in the City of Stars, but underneath it, in a very underground fighting pit. And as you are like kind of stumbling off the battlefield, you get locked behind a gate, a jail cell, if you will. And this big hulking, like you don't even know what the hell it is, but it doesn't look human. It looks like some type of like fiend, maybe it's a devil or a demon, but it's just this big hulking figure with horns on his head and like an electric whip at his side. And he goes, "Pretty decent for a little half-baked piece of shit."
Hey, man. Thanks, man. I'm doing my best, bro.
Well, if you keep on winning, you have to face the Maragon over there. And he kind of gestures towards one of these creatures, the creature that we described earlier, that has like this gold-plated armor with gray skin in between it and this metal mask that's bolted to its face. And it's just going to town on different people. Like you can see there's a couple of half-elves, a human, a halfling, all just being decimated by this creature on the field. He goes, "Now, we can't even get bets for your ass versus this guy yet, but just wait. Get a couple more W's and you'll earn the boss some money real good."
Yeah, like, what if I just don't fight that thing and I just keep winning other fights? Is that not, like, better? Because he'll kill me for sure.
And he just walks away.
All right, Rand. That's cool. Yeah, I got you.
So you are kind of in this cell area. You wait for about 2 or 3 minutes, and a tiefling comes around the corner and kind of looks up through the bars, and he goes, "Curious, what is that mark you wear on your shoulder?"
This one? And I point to I guess, like, the circular cuts.
Yes.
And I'm like, yeah, that's like my family's thing or whatever. I don't know what it really means, but it's kind of like tight because it's the sun or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Your family.
Yeah, like my parent, they had like the same thing on their armor, and it was like a full version, but like because they're my parents, I figured I'd get like a half, you know what I'm saying? I figured that was kind of like, because I'm like the mix of the both of them. It didn't seem right for me to do the whole thing, and like, to be honest, it was cheaper to get half of it done on my armor, so that's kind of what I went with.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. No. 14.
14. This is interesting. He kind of unlocks the cell and steps in and closes it behind him. And you can see now it's tiefling. He's got like an eye patch on over his right eye. He's got long black hair that's braided and like wraps around his horns for the braids and then kind of falls back to his head. And he goes, "That is, it's an order that fights these creatures that dwell in the darkness, but not many people know about it."
Like, when you say order, you mean like instructions? Is that what you're saying? Or like...
No, more of a group of people that believe in the same cause.
Right, okay. Yeah, I'm with it. Like, are they still around, or are they, like, what's the deal, man?
Well, it's not very safe to talk about it here. However, if what you say is true, and seems no reason to lie about this specific circumstance, I have a friend that you can meet at a tournament, but we need to get you out of here first.
Like, I could leave?
Yes, but please keep it down about it. And
I got you.
yeah. So he unlocks the gate and kind of brings you out, checking for times to make sure that no one can actually interrupt your guys' escape. And he gives you the information about this tournament. He goes, "Be here in a week's time. I will have someone here, an agent of the order, and make sure that you know what you need to do going forward."
I'll never. What's your name, bro? I'm forever in your debt. Well, maybe like temporarily in your debt.
My name is Arim.
What was that? You want to run that by me?
Ahril.
Ahri. That was for me. He probably understood it. Okay, yeah, all right.
Gotcha.
Doesn't sound like he understood it.
Hey,
that's what I'm saying.
he totally understood. All right, so then I like dap him up. You know, I'm like, thanks, bro. That's really appreciate it. And I spring out of there.
Okay. So then we kind of flash back, and she goes, "Yes, that's me. My name is Diari.
Diari.
Yes, and I've been told that you have some allegiances to the order. Do you know exactly what you've gotten yourself into?"
I honestly have no idea. I just know that I have this logo situation here, and like everybody seems really fascinated with it. I know it's pretty sick, but I don't really know why everybody is obsessed with it.
Well, the thing about the order that you are representing by wearing that, basically, there's a disappearance that you may have heard about if you are native to the material plane at the very least. There is the one and the supreme leader who is their champion on the material plane. The one is kind of the god that is united all of Celestia. Do you know what I'm talking about now? Or
I follow, yeah.
do you?
Yeah. I got you, bro. What you're putting down.
Okay. So she goes, the disappearance of both of them has caused much chaos in our world, and while the one is a beacon of light and goodness, we are the other side of that same coin. Those who dwell in the darkness and vanquishing the creatures looking to expunge the light altogether. Our Rim has told me you come from the fighting pits underneath the arena, so you've seen the creatures who dwell in the dark.
Yeah, those guys are real assholes, I gotta say. Yeah, and they think they're fucking slick, but I'll tell you what, like, you just give me a bit of time, you know, I got it. It's no problem.
Well, there are many powerful fiends there, but we've been gathering information about the place for quite some time. Our goal is to cut off the heads rather than an all-out assault on the operation. There are 4 major domos of the Gladiator district: Argos, Riza, Varen, and Harbeck.
Mm-hmm.
We have some intel regarding Argos, who is here tonight. Recently, he's added a new member to his gladiatorial lineup, a Minotaur with a memory problem named Minoscus Peoplesmasher. We've discovered Argos values this Minotaur greatly and has plans to make him a premier player. If you could befriend him, we will have a valuable ally with accessibility to information about where Argos is and what his immediate desires are.
You said like the things I'm the best at. Making friends, everybody loves me. Cutting off heads, I can cut off every head. That's no problem. I got you. But get what you're putting down. And then like blending in, right? For sure.
Yeah, that was more figurative, but it will turn literal eventually, so it's good to know you're skilled at that as well.
Okay, cool. So just be friends with the big fella. That's all I gotta do.
Exactly. If you could pull this off, the order will be in your debt, and we will include you as a full-fledged member as we move forward to strike against these creatures of the darkness.
Do you guys have like magical means of killing these things? Like, what do you got? You got like holy water? Like, what do you guys got? You got cool shit?
Yes, most definitely.
That's what I'm talking about. You're good. I'm glad they sent you. You're sick.
You seem sick as well, especially if you can get this Minotaur under control, who seems to be ordering quite a substantial amount of drinks at the bar.
Damn, one of them's for me. All right, I'm gonna head out. I'll catch you late. Hey, is there like a handshake we do when we leave or something? Like, is there something we're supposed to?
No, we have.
All right, I'll catch you around. I'm out of here, and I'll head over that direction.
Okay, so as you head over to the Minotaur, we cut back to the table where the top 8 is taking place, where we got 3 people remaining, where it is Mr. Wodan, aka Dala Brakka, and we got Alexander, and we got the woman in the green. So the Aarakocra once again announces, all right, round 2, please. Roll your dice. And everybody, roll your dice again.
How big are the
you
stakes?
all what?
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was asking how big are the stakes for this game?
Is for the it's like a Sun Relic prize that is
the prize. Oh, okay.
yes, yeah. This is for the big like Sun Relic prize thing that's all like golden and bejeweled and whatnot. And it's like in this like plexiglass type case on this little, I forgot what they're called, but like a mantle type thing, you know. And then everyone roll their dice, and you can see here. I will
We're still at 3 dice, right? I just want to double check.
Yes, you're still
Okay, cool. I thought one was taken away because the guy got eliminated. All right. Well, I'm gonna DM you my roll. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I did not DM this in the wrong section. That's all right.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Reroll it because I saw it.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Okay.
This wouldn't have to happen if he wasn't fucking cheating, you know.
The notification popped up.
He wouldn't have to do this if Jeremy's character was just playing fair.
My business,
I
bud.
forgot. Okay, yeah.
And since you are cheating, Jeremy, why don't you give me a deception check?
Okay. Give me a second. Okay.
How does that voice come out of your mouth?
Like
How
this.
appropriate the first literal thing that Jeremy does is cheat.
I rolled a 15 for deception.
15. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So you see, and then did you whisper your roll as well, Mr.
I whispered it.
I did.
sorry.
So you see the different dice, the different rolls, and you can see Marv in the back kind of giving you the signals of what everybody rolled.
Mhm.
And the lady in the green speaks up again, and she goes, "What is your story, Mr. beat-up-looking dice player?"
I just like to roll the dice, honestly. It's my way of life, and that's all I know. But let's focus on the game. Let's not try to be too weary of others' appearances.
We're focusing on the game. Why don't you give us our first prediction?
I'm giving you at least. I'm guessing there's at least 2 3s.
2 3s, eh? Well, I think there's at least 2 4s.
2
What about
4s.
you, Alexander?
I thought I was bluffing you all last time with the 4 3s. That old man seemed to have a death wish. I mean, 4 6s. What, is he crazy?
I don't even know how we got here.
There's got to be at least 2 5s.
At least 2 5s. All right. That's an interesting guess indeed. And as everybody kind of mulls over their decisions, we cut back to the bar where we have Soren and Minoscus about to interact for the first time.
Yeah, I strut right over to the big fella, and like, what's the situation at the bar? He's got 6 glasses.
Yeah, he's got 6 drinks that are just being poured via the bartender's fingers into these glasses.
Oh, that's gross. Hey, Broham, that's a lot of drinks you got there. You need some help, big fella? Wow, you are humongous and a fine specimen. Holy shit, you're buff. Hey, what up, man? You need help?
Oh, hi there. Yeah, I'd love some help. How
Wow.
about you take these 4? I give
4,
him
you man, you got away with words. Yeah,
I'm okay too.
I'll grab the 4, like, you know, like clink them together on both sides. Like, hey, cheers, bro, and I'll cheers them up.
Cheers.
All right, man, you seem
My
swell.
master's over there.
Yeah, where are we going? What's the plan here?
As he
Go to
says
my
that
master.
and points at the master, Soren, you recognize the Maragon, obviously. You've never seen the Maragon talk or anything like that, so I'm not really sure about how your character feels about going over there next to it, and you've never seen this guy like interact socially. You've just seen him fuck everything up. On the side of the Hobgoblin, you've never seen the Hobgoblin, but you do know that's Argos, the major domo. He hasn't paid you any mind because you're like a low-level pit guy that he doesn't really get his hands dirty with.
Right.
But yeah, you definitely have seen him around the premises before.
I'm like, hey, man, are these for your friends over there, for your homies? What's your relationship? You like the boss around here? You seem like the brains of the operation.
Yeah, he's like my dad. He's family.
That's your
Look, I show him the brand but I like moved the like mug way too fast. I'm spilling this. I'm like, oh. I just like
hey,
turn,
man.
I spill some more because I'm trying to like turn really fast.
Hey, take it easy there, pal. You don't gotta. If you swing around, you're a lot of mass. You know what I'm saying? You gotta chill, bro. Hey, between you and I mean, like, you're like grade A, fighting material. You should be at the top. Are you fighting for these guys? What's the deal?
Oh yeah, I have my I think they call it the debut coming up.
For sure. Yeah, I'm with you.
Come on, bro.
I catch what you're putting down. You're gonna have a lovely one. You'll take some hearts out there. Has anybody ever told you that?
They say once or twice, but I don't. Sometimes.
Yeah, words are tough. Hey, let's head over there. I'm with you, pal. I'll help drop these off. I don't want to stick around too long, but me and you, I feel like we're cut from the same cloth. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't know what that means, but yes.
That's what I like.
Let's go.
I look back. Do I see the lady over there still? When I look back to where we were talking.
Roll a perception check for me.
Okay. All right, 1 plus 2, 3.
Get fucked.
So
I look back over my shoulder to see if she's there.
She's definitely not where you left her at the very least.
I just mouth help me back towards the direction she was, and I'll head over there with him.
Okay, so you all start heading over to Argos and the Hobgoblin.
Mm-hmm.
And as you do, we kind of cut back to the table, and she goes, 2 5s, eh? Well, let's see. And as everyone's about to reveal their cup, you see that middle-aged man that just got eliminated say, hold the fuck up, everybody. And he pulls out
Oh,
a gun.
boy.
He pulls out a gun. Yeah, and he points it at Wodan. And he's like, don't you fucking move, you scum. And then you see another person, like there's a middle-aged lady that's in like business gear. She like pulls out a gun and holds it to the Eldrake that's like sitting behind them. And she goes, we know you're fucking cheating, and we know that the mob has this shit all rigged to hell. And as everybody's like kind of like frozen in this moment of like pulling the guns out, we cut over to Atoq. Honzo Gonzo, why don't you describe your character as he's about to enter this ruin?
Okay. How am I entering the ruin? I guess. Am I coming from the floor, or?
Well, no. This is
okay.
You going from the very first part. Like you actually like going into a separate part of not close to this casino.
So Atoq is a lizard. He's got mottled brown scales. He has a crossbow bolt wound on his face, as well as one on his chest. His left side is burned with acid. He's got acid chemical burns. Most of his left side of his face, mouth, up into his eye. He has a very shitty white shirt that is just filthy. Sleeves torn off. His left arm is covered in lacerations, like just a lot of just cuts. And his right leg has a giant bear trap wound, essentially. Like his right ankle is crushed kind of in, and he has cargo shorts on with a big hole in the back for his tail, and he has a bunch of shit. I have like a camping gear on the back, and I have a very nice knife kind of just in my belt. I have an incredibly fancy golden short sword that is kind of like curved like this. I have a snake whip. I have a bow, and I have some hidden stuff too. But yeah, and I have a big straw hat that is kind of like lazily on my head.
All right. So you and as the other flashback scenes, we kind of get like an hour ago that scrolls across the screen. And as you go into this temple and are starting to kind of dig around these ruins, why don't you give me a survival check?
Man, all right. Oh boy. 11.
11. Okay. So you notice on your way in the unmistakable footprints of an elephant man that you ran into before.
I immediately back up to the wall and I crouch and I look around.
Are you stealth?
Yeah.
And you're looking around too? Okay, give me a stealth check and give me a perception check.
Oh my god, stealth is 10. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I'm 6'11". Perception is a 9. I'm not.
Okay, so you're like runched up, back against the wall, kind of like hunkered down, trying to maneuver stealthily through the rest of this tomb. As you do, you come across different signs and symbols and statues that you're pretty familiar with, considering your lizard folk history and how you've kind of like assimilated the Yuan-Ti and taken over their temples. This looks like another one that you've been in before, right? There's a lot of snake imagery, there's a lot of snake statues, sections of gardens that still seem to be like healthy despite not really having any sun or food or anything like that in quite some time, you figure. And as you keep on going down, following this clue that you got about this tomb in the first place, about some type of religious relic related to the lizard folk being hidden down here. You eventually come across what you can see in the distance is a chest, and you can see two humanoids kind of like pilfering around in it.
And do they look like animals? Do they look like animal people?
You would you roll your perception check? 9?
9.
They look like animal people, yeah.
Fuck. Okay. They're pilfering. There's 2 of them.
There's 2 of them.
Fuck. Okay. I'm going to. How many exits from this room are there?
I would say there's probably, you're like coming down a hall, and then like about 10 feet in front of you, there's like a spot where you can go right or left, and then about 30 feet more down is these 2 humanoids that are pilfering with this or messing with this chest.
So they have 2 exits essentially from this room.
But you're closer to those things than they are.
Okay. I'm going to on the left side, I'm going to spread 1,000 ball bearings.
Okay.
And just just kind of throw them out there. And on the right side, I'm going to spread. I'm going to take a flask of oil and then pour it on the ground.
Okay.
And I'm going to do that after I go in to kind of cut off my exits too. Okay. And then I'm going to whip out my. I'm going to have my knife at the ready, but then I'm going to try and I'm trying to sneak and make sure they leave. Essentially, I've had bad dealings with them, so
he's gonna silently spread 1,000 ball bearings, pour oil on the ground, and sneak up with a knife while being 6'11". Easy, all right, sure.
And you rolled a 10 on stealth, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, one of them rolled a 2, but the other one rolled higher than that. Okay. So you see, as you get a little bit closer, the elephant man doesn't seem to acknowledge you at all. He's kind of like messing with this chest still. But on the other hand, you see a Minotaur woman kind of turn around, and she goes, "Oh, you're back again, are you, Atoq?" And as she says that, the elephant man kind of like springs up really quick, and he goes, "Oh, Atoq's here? Oh, my favorite scaled individual. How are you doing?"
Hello, Graham. Fancy meeting you here.
It seems like fate wants us to be together, doesn't it, Atoq?
Hey, someone spread some ball bearings in the other exit. So be careful. This is me being helpful.
Give me a deception check. Yeah, deception check. Nigel or Graham's gonna roll with disadvantage because he's in love with you. But the other
I wanted you to be Australian so bad.
5.
Oh, you're talking to him?
Oh yes,
Boy.
Honzo.
I'm a lizard. I rolled a 5.
That's not a knife.
He goes, "Oh, Atoq, we know your silly tricks now. You can't fool us that easily. And besides, you're here too late. We have found the chest, and it is ours."
I say, you got me. I take out a bell and I just start ringing it.
What is that going to do? They kind of like look around freakily, like, what are you doing with that?
I don't know.
I don't like this one bit. And Prunella's like, I don't like this either. I grab the chest and let's go. As Graham picks up the chest, you not only hear the bells ringing, but now you start to hear like the sound of cement on cement and shit moving in the dungeon.
As soon as I hear that, I light a torch. Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna start running, and I'm gonna light the oil on fire if I can get out of the room before them.
Okay. So as you get to like this point where the hallways converge and you like go to light the oil on fire, just a giant Indiana Jones boulder drops in front of your face, and it is rolling down towards you and the 2 people of the Grand League.
Can I use my whip to trip one of them?
Absolutely. Give me an attack. Who are you tripping?
Prunella first.
Prunella? Okay. Yeah. She's going to be the harder one to trip, but...
Fuck. I'm not proficient with whips. So,
what, bro? What do you
15?
15? Okay, so yeah, you end up getting around her foot and she trips. She goes, God damn it, Atoq, what the fuck? And then the boulder just starts rolling, and you kind of like run past her as she's on the ground. And Graham's like, we will escape together, my lover. Let's go. And he like grabs
me,
the
yes.
chest. Yeah, and so you guys start running towards the end of the hall, trying to get away from this boulder. Do you want to do anything else while you're running away?
I want to say to him, quick, give me the chest so I can jump with it further.
Give me another deception check.
Oh man.
5.
5? Okay. Oh man, he rolled a 14 and a 20. Yeah, so he's doing this
too hard.
Oh
God.
How about you join the Grand League? If you join the Grand League, you can have access to everything that we find, and me.
What am I gonna do to him? Hold on. What's the alleyway what's the ruin looking like as this boulder's coming down to get us?
And do you still have your torch? Because you didn't really get there to light the oil on time.
Yeah, I'll just run with it. Yeah.
So you still have your torch. You could see that it's just kind of darkness for a little while. You keep running. The hall is about to run out in about 30 feet. It's just like a dead end.
It's a dead end?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to once we get to the dead end, I'll be like, okay, I gotta figure out how to get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna look to see if there's anything around, like a secret compartment or door, pressure plate, or hatch.
Give me an investigation check.
Here we go. 17.
17, very nice. Yeah, so you come to this dead end and you start filling around. You start filling around the wall, seeing if there's any like hidden compartments, any pressure plates that you could figure out. And you can see there's this long carving of a snake, of a Yuan-Ti, with like a regular upper torso and then a long, very long body. And you like trace it with your finger, and as you get to the end of it, there's this part that can be compressed in. And the boulder is very close to you now. It's about 10 feet away.
Yeah, I'm going to press it, get in to... How big is the opening?
Okay, so as you press it, we are going to cut back to stuff that's going on in the casino. So to remind everybody what's going on in the casino, the middle-aged man and another middle-aged woman have pulled guns and are pointing them at Wodan, Dala, Brakka, and the alehouse Drake. And they're like, all right, everybody, cool the fuck up. We are the Caius regime, and we are here to bust down the Thieves Guild. Everybody calm down. And a golden fellow actually speaks up. And he goes, everyone, don't worry about it. It's okay. There's no need to pull the guns there, officers. We are all right. Just remember, this is the City of Stars, and your jurisdiction here is not that great. But remember that may the one true star direct you to the light. And as he says that, the windows, all the windows of the casino crash as these screaming heads just come in through the windows with these bat wings that are just like disgusting looking creatures. And they all screech. I need everybody in the casino to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
Their heads?
No.
Yes, heads with bat wings.
Oh boy.
They're like gnarled heads.
Oh boy.
21.
I rolled a 3.
Actually, I'll post mine
16.
in the... Yeah, I'll post mine in the...
11.
Oh, I'll do it. Boom.
All
Am I dead?
My gun pointed at you and there's flaming skull. You'll be fine.
I had something to say to that guy who pulled out his gun.
The skull hits the guy with the gun in the back of the head, and he shoots him.
All right. So
Okay,
what,
Yeah. I
Did
think
you
I
get
believe it.
below a 12?
Yes,
Who got below a 12?
me.
Jeremy did too.
I did.
Okay, both of you. Okay, so Minoscus, what'd you get?
I got a 16.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Good lord.
the natural 20?
These
So-
nice. No.
Minoscus and Soren, you are unaffected by the screech. You kind of like pull your hands to your ears to
The glasses?
like, yeah, just trying to stop it. But you two, the two people at the card game or at the dice game,
boy.
you guys are immediately like just hit and stunned. You like don't know what the fuck's going on. You're all fucked up in the mind. And coming through the door on top of this, they like push down the door and push back security. Are these people in these robes that just have like they're like orange yellow robes that have like depictions of the sun on them, and they just have like swords and billy clubs, and they're just going to town on everybody in the casino. As that's happening, we cut back to Mr. Atoq, who has just pressed this pressure plate. And as you do press this pressure plate, the wall that's in there just kind of falls down, and you come tumbling into the casino.
What?
Okay, so
Sick. That's fucking sick.
I come in and this shit's happening.
The boulder is still coming, and this shit is happening exactly. Yes.
Where? Okay. Where is Graham? I guess. It's Graham.
Okay. Give me a general perception check. Graham is still next to you, but just in general, give me a
Oh
perception.
my god. 8.
8. Okay, so yeah, Graham is next to you. There's like these flying heads with bat wings, like terrorizing the room. There's these people in these weird orange, yellow sun outfits that are like stabbing people as well. What do you want to do? And the boulder's still coming.
If I look in the room, if I go toward the bar and jump over the bar, would I be safe from this boulder theoretically from the path?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly praise mother, as the sun people are killing everyone, and I'm going to tell Graham behind the bar, go, and then I'm going to run and leap over the bar. I don't care who I have to take out along the way.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check. See how many people you take out on the way.
25.
25. Okay, so you managed to nimbly dip and dodge through everybody, not getting clipped by anybody that's kind of big and hulking and would impede your progress. So you get behind the bar carefully. Let me roll one for Graham.
Uh-oh.
It's a big natural one. Big natural one.
He's a big elephant man.
Yeah, he is a big elephant man. So Graham, as he tries to follow your lead, just like falls down, kind of like trips over this big, like Goliath-looking woman. And she just kind of trips and falls down, and he is in direct line of the boulder. Are you gonna let him just get clipped or what?
Okay, so I'm gonna take my whip and then go for the treasure that he has. I'm like trying to like pull it out of the way. Graham, I'm trying to get you.
You're gonna miss and whip him in the face.
Yeah.
If he misses, he'll drag Graham. He'll be like, no!
Not good. 9.
9. Okay, so yeah, you go for the chest, but you kind of like put a little too much on it, and it hits Graham in the face. He goes, "Oh God!" and he like rolls over. He rolls out of the way of the boulder, but now the treasure is right there in line with the boulder. You got one more action.
Man, this whip sucks dick. I'm gonna, you know what? It's the only thing I have at the moment, I think. I'll whip it again. I'll just be like, as I'm like trying to run away from it.
Okay, give me another attack roll.
Natural 20. There you go.
Let's go.
So you manage to whip it around and kind of pull it just as it's about to crush this chest. The boulder keeps on rolling. Soren and Minoscus, give me perception checks.
Okay.
Alexander and Dala are currently stunned.
Yeah. Pretty high. 18?
18,
16.
okay. Wow. All right, so both of you.
Oh,
Okay, so
man.
you guys are looking around. There's like mass panic going on. You see Argos isn't really too concerned. He's kind of like behind the Maragon as well as the Hobgoblin. He's not looking too concerned. Soren, you notice that this Golden Fellow guy is sprinting towards the Sun Relic prize. And he seems to try to want to make off with it.
Can I hit the Sun Relic prize before him? Better
Ooh,
question. Can I tackle him before he makes
You want
it?
to tackle him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can get there. You can get there. Or like right as he's going to get it, you can tackle him.
Yeah, just straight. I'm going to hit Minoscus and be like, Broham, the prize. And I'm going to run and just try to tackle this guy.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Athletics check. My lettuce check is 14.
Good
14.
roll.
All right, he rolled a 12, so you defeated him. So you he goes to reach up for this like the Sun Relic thing, and you just tackle him to the ground beforehand. And he goes, "What the hell, man?"
Broham, it's not yours for the taking. And I look back. How nice looking is this sun statue thing that we're looking at?
It's like very nice, like worth at least 1,000 gold pieces, if not more.
Damn.
What color is the sun?
What color is the sun? Like the actual, like
The statue, not the real sun.
It's made of like gold, so it's like golden-ish.
All right, so I tackled him, and the sun statue is not in danger, right?
No, it is not currently in danger. No.
All right, I'm gonna take my scimitar and I'm gonna smash it in. What is the ground? Is it like wood? Is it?
Yeah, it's a wooden floor. Yeah.
I'm gonna stab it into the ground next to him and use it to like stand up and be like, "Hey man, that prize is not for you. You fucking stay right there, Broham. That shit is not kosher on my watch." Minoscus, you my backup, and I turned. Did he follow me?
What'd you do, Minoscus? No.
I'm trying to go towards Master. I just a family.
Yeah, I planted in the ground. I'm like, Minoscus, I handled this. My meniscus was almost strained on the way here, is what I'm trying to say. And you know what? I got it. I grabbed the. No, I don't actually grab it. I'm just like standing there with like the scimitar on the ground, and I'm just like,
okay. Give me an intimidation check.
Intimidation. I think it's plus 19.
19. Okay, yeah. You see Golden Fellow there, kind of like really weary, doesn't want to move. You got this sword stabbed in the ground next to him. He's a big chillin'. Minoscus, you are going towards Argos, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you kind of get back towards Argos and set up a perimeter around your major domo. And then, okay, so then we'll go back to Atoq. Atoq, you have successfully whipped the chest towards you. Do you want to open it? What do you want to do with the chest?
Is it unlocked?
It
I'll
does
try.
not seem to be unlocked, no.
Oh, I'm still trying to dive behind the bar, and while I'm gonna get up on the bar, like on my back, try and open it.
Okay.
And if I can open it, I want to take the contents and then just throw the chest and then get behind the bar.
All right. Give me a Thieves' Tools check.
Okay. It's a natural 20, so 27.
Okay. So yeah,
Jesus Christ.
you click open the chest and you open it up and you find a sun relic, a relic of the sun, and you take a look around like all the commotion that's happening and you look towards where the prize is, where you saw like this pretty boy kind of tackle the host, and he there's an identical looking relic on display there.
Can I use my archaeological prowess to determine which one of these is a real relic?
Sure. Archaeological prowess. Like what is that? That's part of your background, right?
Yeah, it mainly pertains to ruins normally, but I think given my short sword, I would know like similar characteristics of Yuan-Ti relics, I guess.
Give me an investigation check with advantage.
Okay. Oh, almost cocked. 21.
21. Okay, so you kind of go through the relic that you have in your hands a little bit. You kind of chip at it with your sword to see if it's gonna dent or if it's any type of real gold. And as you do, it kind of chips off a bit, and it's like what chips off is like a powdery substance.
Off of mine?
Yes, off of yours.
Okay. I'm still gonna do my plan, but I'm gonna throw the chest. I'm gonna aim it at the pretty boy next to the statue.
You're gonna throw the chest at him?
Yeah, but I'm gonna duck behind the bar as soon as
Okay, give me an attack roll and give me a stealth check.
Is it strength or?
Yes, yeah, you'd be throwing it with your strength. Yeah.
I'm not gonna hit. I don't even know. I think it's a 0. So or not +2. 9.
9. Okay, so you see this chest kind of land next to you, Soren. And then what was your stealth check?
Oh, I didn't roll stealth.
And give me a perception check, Soren.
Sure.
My stealth is 18.
18. Okay.
6.
6. Okay, so you just hear like a clunky chest like kind of land next to you, and you give it a look real quick. You don't see where it came from.
I just like, bro, who the fuck's throwing chests, man? What the fuck is even happening? Was it you? I point at the golden fellow. I'm like, bro, you throw a fucking chest. When I looked away, would you think you're slick or something, bro? You throwing chests?
Where did I get a chest, man? Huh?
I'm fucking on to you, bro. I bet you it was Minoscus. He was aiming for you, bro. That's what I'm talking about. It was you. I got you figured out.
So as you tell him that, Atoq, you're kind of hidden behind the bar right now. Sorry, I'm getting names first time. Dala and Alexander, you guys kind of come out of your stun. Actually, roll another wisdom saving throw for me.
Here we go.
Natural 20.
Okay.
2.
2. Okay. So, Alexander, you're still stunned. But Dala, you kind of come out of your stun state and you look around and all this chaos mayhem going down. What do you want to do?
Whoa. Is homeboy still pointing a gun at me?
Yeah, but he's also like being harassed by like cultists and whatnot. He's like let off a couple of shots at the cultists. Like he still has his eye like pinned on you, but yeah, he's kind of preoccupied right now.
Do I see where Marv is at?
Marv, make a perception check.
Okay.
Marv definitely made a break for it during this chaos for sure.
Oh fudge! I rolled a 6.
Let me see. He
Damn it,
also
Marv.
but he's got like some stealth bonus, so he's a little bit higher. You do not see where Marv went currently.
I want to do another check. Do I see the folks that were kind of like pressuring me in the bathroom? Do I see either the Goliath or the loudmouth around?
Yes, you do. You do.
Do they have their eyes on me?
No, they're like fighting off these cultists and shit like that. They're like just putting the work to these cultists.
I want to kind of like. Is there still a bunch of tables around too? Since it was like a gambling hall and we're at the final table. Usually there's other tables during a night like
there's
this.
plenty of tables. Yes.
Okay, so I want to kind of make my way towards, like, make a break for the closest table to the relic.
Okay.
But make it seem like I'm in a panic rather than trying to hide.
Okay, give me a deception check.
Like a GTA NPC.
He's throwing his whoa.
Oh, come on, brother. I have an 8.
An 8. Okay, so yeah, you're getting by. You don't really think anybody's suspecting of you, but that's mainly because everybody's dealing with like these screaming bat heads or these heads with bat wings coming in and screeching and like biting at them, and as well as these cultists kind of clubbing around. And you start making your way towards the place where the relic is.
Mhm.
However, you notice that on your way there, that everybody really notices this, that the boulder is now heading straight to where Soren and the relic are. Like it is going straight down the line to where that is next.
How big is the boulder?
The boulder is huge. The boulder is probably like 20 feet, like by 20 feet.
Okay,
It's a
I
big
was gonna
ass.
see if I could like, you know.
Oh, you want to fucking
That shit ain't happening. It doesn't look like I could stop it, right? This thing's fucking. It's 20 feet tall. You said.
It's
I
very.
think Minoscus could take it.
Just man up.
All right. I'm gonna do two. This is what I'm gonna do. So the relic is on like a pedestal.
Yes. Mhm.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lift the double-sided scepter out. I'm gonna like a pizza oven. I want to slide one blade under the relic, and I'm gonna flip it and try to like football catch it and just run like away from the boulder, like you know, away, like yeah.
Give me a dexterity check.
Fuck.
Or a sleight of hand if you're proficient in that.
I don't think it'll change. Let's see. 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Oh boy.
Already.
So you kind of like get up under it and you flip it, but it's kind of the wrong angle and it flips like closer to the boulder. So yeah, it looks like now that is in danger of getting squashed. What does anybody else want to do?
I'm gonna take my hooded lantern, light it, and I'm gonna smash it into as much alcohol as possible behind the bar.
Okay.
And I'm going to do that, and then I'm gonna jump from the bar and try and get line of sight. Who's going for that relic?
I'm running for it.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. There we go. 20.
20. Okay, so yeah, you can see
Jesus.
Soren like flipped it. He was definitely not supposed to go the way it did, from what you could tell. He's supposed to go to him. You can tell that Wodan, Dala Brakka, is also kind of moving. Thinks he's pretty sly and stealthily about it, but it's pretty obvious he's going for the relic. Those are the two primary people, as well as you can see Golden Fellow on the ground, still looking at it longingly, and some of the cultists are starting to make their way towards it as well.
Okay. I'm gonna yell at who's closest.
It would be Soren.
I'm gonna yell at Soren and just be like, "I got the guy who threw the chest. Get the relic. Get the relic." Ah.
What do I turn? I turn and he's standing on the bar with like a
It's on fire
Molotov
behind
cocktail in his hand.
It's on
Yeah.
fire behind me.
Yeah, the whole bar behind him is like lit ablaze, and it's just a fire behind him. His hooded lantern also is like flickering with flame a bit. It's not like out of control, but it does have some flame on it as well.
He looks like Jesus. Like he's just lit up with like this flame, like lizard Jesus, bro. All right, and I just go and I'm gonna try to like scoop it up in like a roll and like get out of there.
Okay. Before we get to you, then Minoscus, do you want to do anything special? The cultists, or are you just kind of keeping people off the major domo so far?
I'm pretty much just giving my life for this major domo because he called me.
Okay.
I think that's what I'm reading in my head. He didn't say it.
Yeah.
But
Alexander, give me another check, wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah, he's been stunned.
8.
All right, my man is stunned up.
Where is he at in relation to the boulder?
I looked
at the table.
directly into the light.
Yeah, he's at the table. That's kind of like the boulder is gonna go like it's gonna hit his table. It might not hit him, but it's gonna hit his table. And then we got Dala Brakka. What do you want to do?
Wait, the boulder's going towards the table?
Yes.
I'm still trying to kind of make my way. Then I notice Soren fumble the relic. I don't know what Minoscus is doing, but I just pretty much yell at Soren, protect that relic. I need it. I played fair for it. It's not my fault they don't know how to roll dice.
Just hear this horrible noise coming from around. I'm just like,
Who's that person?
So Soren, give me an athletics check to kind of like dive and football tackle this relic that's kind of like in this plexiglass box.
13.
13. Okay, so you managed to you kind of get it into your arms, like you hold it like football style. You're on the ground. You have secured the relic so far. Alexander, give me another wisdom saving throw.
He got it. He's got it this time.
He's gonna do it. Come on.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
14. All right. So you come out of the stun state. Right, and like as you do, you kind of turn to your left, and there's just a giant boulder like face to face with you. What do you want to do?
What in the hell? And I'll fucking like dive to the side and try and get out of the way of this friggin' boulder coming at me.
Okay,
This fucking heat-seeking boulder, dude.
He's the hottest one of the group.
It's actually a Katamari. Like there's like a guy rolling it under there and shit around to scoop us up.
Fucking Minotaur.
6. Okay.
Oh no, we're gonna lose one.
You gotta like dive out of the way, but your leg gets caught up under it, and it's just like crushed. Your leg just like, rolls over your leg. It keeps rolling, and you see like a female minotaur just on the back of the boulder, just like rolling along with it because she got squashed. You don't know where she came from. But she's been squashed as well.
I thought you meant pushing it. You meant literally rolling on.
Literally like stuck to cartoon. Yeah, and the boulder then crashes into like you get out of the way. You get this relic out of the way, Soren. You almost get all the way out of the way, Alexander. And as you do, the boulder eventually gets stopped by a big like pillar that you can tell is definitely a foundation from this place, and just crushes the pillar, and everyone falling underground. Give me dexterity saving throws, everybody.
Oh no!
All right, thanks for tuning into the first episode. We're actually all dead.
I got
Goddamn casinos and their random boulders.
I hate it when I'm at the MGM and random.
Goddamn MGM grand.
Yeah.
That's so grand about a boulder. I got a 20.
Okay.
17.
18.
15.
15. Okay, so Minoscus, you take 2 bludgeoning damage as you like fall to the ground. And as you guys like fall to like this underground state of this casino, you kind of like come to, you get the dirt and dust and debris out of your eyes, and you're in like this spot that's like covered in debris, obviously from the sunken in casino. And there's just like boulders and different pieces of the building around. There's also like these barrels, and in front of you all are also Golden Fellow, 2 of the screaming heads with the bat wings. And I need everyone to roll initiative when we get back from the break.
Oh, I was mad hype. I was like, we're gonna fuck these guys
man.
up, Golden Fella, you bitch. And then I was like, oh,
My leg.
my leg.
My leg.
right. Yeah, we'll make it quick. I'm going to just grab some water real quick and hit the bathroom, and then we'll take a quick break. So thanks, everybody, for coming through. Let me hit this real quick. The mics are still on, everybody. We're just going to take a really quick bathroom, snacks, etc., etc. You guys should do the same thing. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. 1 second. My leg.
I feel like someone's gonna die real soon.
You, for sure. Jeremy.
What do you mean?
What is that voice?
I love
Don't
it.
question it, bud.
No question it. Oh my god, it's sweet. As soon as I heard it, I couldn't keep it together. I was like, oh my god. All right, let me grab some more water. 1 second.
You gotta check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Alrighty, we're back. Boom. Also, the art's all on the screen, in case you guys are curious. Starting in the left side, top left, is Alexander, then Minoscus, and then bottom is Soren. Bottom right's Atoq. Right is Dala Brakka. Brakka. All right, we're back.
Brakka. Sorry.
What?
Head on to this underground place. This casino has basically caved in from the floor, and now you're in this underground facility with a bunch of debris and barrels and different shit around you. I need everyone to roll initiative.
All right, don't smoke me. Oh, pretty good.
I rolled a 12.
You guys should be able to. Well,
I can't
some
see
should be able
shit.
to see.
I'm the
Is
only
there-
one with
where-
dark vision. That reminds
So
me.
where's the
Fire
fire
hood
at?
lantern up though, right?
Yeah, I mean, I smashed it. I don't know if it destroyed it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Like the fire that you lit behind the bar.
where's that at?
Bro, what is this token image on Golden Fella?
I do too.
This is the announcer for the tournament? He's handsome. I gotta give it up.
Nice.
He's
I'm gonna get
handsome.
sued.
Oh no.
Golden Boys people.
Golden Fella. This slimy fuck was trying to take the thing from me? That's pretty good. Hey, I don't really have that much vision, actually.
Yeah.
You don't say.
Well,
Yeah,
I have
that's-
dark vision. No, you motherfuckers are blind. I can see in the dark.
Exactly. Keep it down over there. I can't see much. Really.
Am I near all these motherfuckers?
Have you tried not being a human?
Oh yeah. He definitely.
God.
Let me
It
see
must
here.
suck to not be able to see in the dark.
I'm so scared where the fire. The fire has kind of cut off one of the exits. Like the fire. Let me get this right here. Where's my continual flame? It's basically like over here, like a big continual flame. I'll put light on it too, so it'll help the situation you guys are in.
Mm-hmm.
Does a flame help heal busted legs?
Busted up ass leg.
So right now, Elder, your speed is halved. Right now.
All right.
All
makes
right.
sense.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have
Wait, is that light is just emitting from where now?
a flame.
Like,
It used to
Yeah,
be a
it's like-
bar, but now
Ah,
Honzo burned down a bar.
Barn burner.
ooh, okay. So let me put everybody on the turn order here so we can keep track. Nice and easy.
Oh yeah, should
And
we
then
just
if-
edit our turn or our initiative in?
Once I put you guys in, yeah, please.
Yeah, this software people are asking, it's Roll20 app.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is the COVID friendly way to run D&D. It's a fight to see who can enter their initiative.
Every time, yeah.
It's always so hard.
Who's last?
Like resets, right? Dala
Jeremy.
Brakka, what's your initiative?
I rolled a 12.
12.
Yes.
I got no legs and I'm faster than all you guys.
Quick on your
Yeah.
foot.
At the top of the order is Alexander Cornelius Belfontaine.
Oh God, what is going on? My leg.
Are we
So
prone?
I take a look around and assess the situation. What's going on down here?
Golden Fella, as well as these two like heads with. Oh yeah, I'll zoom in on the heads actually, so everybody can see. Like with
Fucking
heads
gross.
with the bat wings coming out. They seem to be allied and are looking at all of you with malintent.
This is what the flying heads look like?
Yes.
That's awful. Okay.
Anybody provide a little bit of assistance from my leg? And I roll over and reach in my jacket and toss a freaking playing card at this head over here.
Sick.
Give me an attack roll.
What is Gambit?
Gambit.
Let's
That's
go.
hype. Are
I'm
these
fucking
guys-
tired.
Gonna break the game.
9.
9 misses the head. It just kind of dodges out of the way. Actually, it like catches the card in its mouth and just eats it.
Oh, that's horrifying.
Anything else?
That's my turn.
Soren.
Okay, am I prone?
You no, you succeeded on your saving throw. You're not prone.
Yeah. I did. So I'm not prone?
No.
Okay, so I spring up to my feet. This fella with the hat asked me to help him, right?
Yes, he's like, anybody help my leg? Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. All right, so I'm going to move 5, 10, 15. I'm going to rush Golden Fella since he is the primary antagonist currently. And I'm just going to spring by and then come up and I'll swing at him with the one half of the scimitar.
Don't worry about me. I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Just
Let's
fine,
see.
fella.
First attack, 13.
13 barely hits. Yeah.
Oh, it hits? All right, tie you. 4 plus. What does my weapon even do? 7 slashing damage.
Ooh, 7 slashing damage. Very nice. So you see it's a huge chunk of his torso just get lit up by the sword, and he just starts bleeding from a scar like come clean across his chest. He looks rough after that for sure. You want to do anything else?
Yeah, I'm a bonus action attack with the other side of my scimitar.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll swing with the other side. Somebody cracked me up. 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Okay. For 5 more slashing damage.
5 more slashing damage. Very nice. Yeah, he looks super fucked up after that. He's just like, oh, God, why? Why did you do this?
I just run up, boom, boom, and I like crack him twice with the scimitar.
You'll never be as great as a host as me. Oh.
Oh damn! Sorry.
It hurts. My like you can just see his face crumble. He never wanted to be a host, but like you can see his face crumble with that.
Atoq, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn, huh? Where's the relic at?
The relic is it was last with Soren. Soren, you still have it like clutched in one of your hands, or like what do you do? What do you do with it?
Yeah, I just fucking sling it in my backpack or whatever I'm carrying with me.
Are
Okay, so
there?
you're kind of like poking out of his backpack.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. I look to my. There's a bunch of people right next to me, right?
Yes.
Do they have anything overtly valuable on their person?
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest of the people around you.
You looking trying to rob the poor, bro. We don't got nothing.
If you're talking about the people around you, I mean, do you guys have something?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I have a satchel with a cookie in it.
I'm gonna.
You can take my hat.
I'm basically casing all of them immediately,
Okay.
and then I determine that they don't have anything. I guess then I'm just gonna look at this fucking half breed over there, and I'm gonna whip out my bow, and I'm going to shoot at Golden Boy.
No, Golden Fella.
Golden Fella.
Golden fella.
Damn,
Sorry.
Rude.
One of those is a crime.
Golden Boy. Golden fella. Damn it.
The game's
I
not
got
stilt boy, it's stilt fella. Come on.
It's fella.
I got a natural 20.
Oh shit! Okay.
I believe that's. I have sneak attack because he's next to someone.
Yes.
No.
So that is 2d6, 7, 14, 19 damage.
Oh my God! So yeah, you describe to me this killing blow on Golden.
Oh boy.
So I shoot it at like a horizontal. I shoot my bow. My bow's kind of shitty. It's
Okay.
it has 2 bones that kind of temper the arrow. And I just kind of reel back, and then I aim it towards Soren, the back of Soren's head, and then I'm like, and I just pivot real quick to the golden fella, and I just want to go straight through his glasses into his eyeball, and send it to him. Be like, I got your back, friend. Your benefactor sent me.
So
What?
give me a deception check, by the way. Give me a deception check. So you shoot the crossbow, goes right through his eye, and he
Damn.
kind of, spills onto this barrel and knocks the barrel over. What was your deception?
4.
4? Okay. And then give me a perception check as well.
Oh yeah, it is dark in here, that's true.
19.
19. Okay, so you see like once he like gets clipped with the arrow in the eye and he kind of like falls over dead onto this barrel and knocks the barrel over, the barrel lid opens and what spills out is it seems like a similar substance to what the relic was made of that you found.
Ooh.
Do you want to do anything else?
Does I don't know if it's a free action or not. Or maybe I can use this bonus. The dust that I had, did it smell like anything or?
Give me a nature check.
Does it taste like magic?
You know, I almost went there.
Classic
20.
Honzo line.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a real like acrid chemical-y smell to it.
Okay. It's my turn.
Dala-
I'll move behind. Is this like an area back here?
No.
Okay. Sorry. I'll move.
Oh, no, yeah.
I'm gonna move behind the bowl as much as I can.
Okay.
I don't like. I know.
Wait. Okay.
Excuse me.
All right, Dala Brakka, what do you want to do?
Is the light kind of impairing some of the vision for the folks next to me, like Minoscus and Alexander?
I don't believe so.
No.
Oh yeah, there's a fire. There's a fire.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I needed to like light something up, I was going to make it like a full on like lit room. Like, do we see anything with like this area where I'm gonna move to? Like, can we? Well, kind of revealed something there. I don't know if that really matters though. I'm just trying to light the room up, I guess, so we have like full vision.
Okay, yeah, you can like light a torch or do something that way.
Well, I was gonna use a cantrip, dancing lights,
Oh yeah, you can do dancing lights.
and then can I do a bonus action to? Did Alexander take any damage from the boulder? I'm assuming he did because his leg's dead, right?
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, he didn't take any like physical damage. If anything, he would take the 2 damage if you want to do that.
All right, cool.
Roll.
Shit. Okay.
So yeah, he
So
took 2
first, I'm gonna cast Dancing Light. Help us through this plate. We're not in any serious shit. It's just real dark in this pit.
Who the hell said that?
And as my bonus action, I look over to Alexander and his broken ass leg. He doesn't look too hot. So I said, as I'm casting like a bonus action healing word, I say, your leg don't look so good, but here's a little something I learned from the hood, and then move my hands over.
Oh no!
And fix them up a little bit. It's 1d4 plus 4.
Indeedy.
So it's hold on. I actually don't have a d4. Could I just put 1d4 plus 4? Yes, I can. Boom.
Damn.
Ooh, so you
Damn.
So yeah, Alexander, not only do you get those 2 hit points back, but you're also your leg kind of corrects itself. It was all fucked up from the boulder rolling over it, but now it kind of looks like healthy, and you should be able to stand on it just fine.
No, don't hurt me. Hey, that feels kind of good.
Listen,
magic.
don't think anything from the hood is gonna be bad, okay?
All right, there, fella.
All right, Minoscus Peoplesmasher, what do you want to do?
I want. Can I see my master anywhere in? I guess, in the give me a perception check. Perception. Okay. Oh shit! -1.
One.
No, nowhere to be found. You do not see him whatsoever at the moment.
All right. I'm gonna just. Minoscus is just gonna make assumptions and assume these weird-looking heads are the why his master's gone. You hurt my master, and I'm just fucking. I first had to get up, so I get up with half my speed.
Did fall, yeah.
And then I'm going for this fellow over here, and I'm attacking with my great axe.
All right. Do you want to rage beforehand or not?
You know what? I'm pretty angry right now. I'm raging.
Okay.
All right. So, all right. So I'll roll. That is a 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, bud.
Oh yeah. And then let's see, 1d12 plus 4.
Oh yeah.
Or actually 1d12 plus 6. That's 13 damage.
Ooh, all right.
And then
Like you put it on its last leg with that one.
and then I for no reason at all, I'm just hammering horns and bonus action hammering horns to just push him away because like kind of like overswung. I followed through like Coach told me to, and then I'm like kind of ramming him with my like head because I pushed too hard, you know.
Okay, yeah. So you shove him like 5 feet this way.
Didn't he already bonus
Yeah.
action to rage?
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, so I take that back and I'll end my turn there.
All right. So now it's going to be these fellows' turn. All right, this first one's going to attack you, Minoscus.
Okay.
Let's see, I think that's going to hit. It is a total of 19 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. So you take 4 piercing damage,
Oh, jeez.
1 poison damage.
1 poison damage.
And I need you to make a charisma saving throw for me.
Oh no.
Why?
Oh wait, no, his Christmas here.
Yeah.
Is the damage from the whatever's halved?
Yeah, from the 4 is half.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, the 4 should be halved, yeah. So it's
2 more.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then 1 poison.
Okay. That is a 8 for save.
An 8 for the save. Okay. Good to know. Good to know indeed. All right. This next one is going to attack Soren.
Yeah, bud.
I think that's going to miss for a natural 3. That's going to be a 7 total.
Yeah, misses.
Okay, so that one misses. Golden Fella is cooked. Alexander, what do you want to do?
Oh God, I didn't know exactly what I expected of flaming heads, but they're biters. Let me help you out there, big fella. And I fucking chunk a card at him.
All right.
15
15 hits.
for 11 damage on the one that's biting Minoscus.
So that was the one that ate the card last time too.
Yeah.
So you like fling the card over. He goes to bite it again, and at just time you find the right amount of velocity, and it just cuts his head completely in half. Just falls to both sides. The wings go limp, and he just falls to the ground.
And I take a step back away from the other head that's attempting to bite Soren.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Soren.
Yeah, I still have this stinging feeling of the insult from Golden Fella in my mind. So I'll 180, and I'm going to try to smack this thing with the scimitar.
Okay.
For a lot. It's like 17 to hit.
17.
Okay. For 6 piercing.
All right, very nice.
Or 6 slashing. And then I will make my bonus attack for a natural 20.
Oh,
So I need
Damn.
2d4 instead of 1d4. Oh, no.
Where are my 20s?
Steve took them all,
For
man.
7 slashing damage.
nice. He's looking fucked up now.
Yeah, so I'll smack him twice, and then I'll like shimmy on over like this way to like cut him off from everybody else.
Okay. Atoq.
What did Minoscus say when he was like running at this other one? I guess. Did he mention your boss at all?
He kept saying master.
Master.
Yeah.
Okay.
No specific.
I'm gonna take my knife and I'll take out my knife. It has a bunch of runes on it. I'm gonna throw it at this head next to Soren, and as I do, I want to move toward Minoscus. So I'm gonna throw the knife first.
Okay.
For a lot. 19.
That hits.
All right, so just a D4 and then sneak attack. So 10 damage.
All right, that one able to cook this head as well.
And I'm going to say to Minoscus as I throw it and just be like, your master sent me. I'm here to aid.
Ooh, really? Is this the end of battle? Am I like?
Yes, you are. Okay. You guys are like kind of out of initiative. Give me perception checks as you finish off that last head.
All of us?
All right.
Yes.
What's
Ooh,
Let's see.
12. I'll write it down.
11.
3.
6.
Okay. So we got 18, 12, 11, 3, and 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the 18 and the 12 and the 11, you all hear coming from like this other side of the fire, like footsteps, and then you can hear like the cultists go, "It is our brethren! It is the flame! Rush through it and murder the traitors!"
Are they talking
Do
to
I,
us?
do I recognize any of those voices since I'm, in cahoots?
All right, I'm already I'm gonna go up and take this head. I'm gonna take the head and put it in my backpack.
Okay.
And then I'm going to be like, "This way, allies," and, and I'm gonna move this way. I'm gonna try and start moving out of the room.
Can I?
Yeah, since it.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, since I'm right here, can I drive by, check the pockets of Golden Fella? He'd look fancy, right?
No.
Oh, he was in a pretty fine suit and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive by, pick like whatever is in these pockets. I'm taking it.
Okay, so you just
If he has like a pouch or
right-
anything, I find quick, like just real quick rummage and then grab whatever's there.
Give me an investigation check, and then Dala Brakka, you do not recognize these voices. These do not seem to be Thieves Guild members. These seem to be cultists.
Gotcha.
Back to back natural ones.
Big yikes.
For a 1.
Yeah, you find like a couple of silver pieces, like 2 silver pieces in his pocket. That's
Yeah, I like go to reach into his pocket and I just like rip it. I'm like, oh, I just like start like booking it out the door.
okay. And then what do you do? The rest of you want to do?
Do I can I look around and see if the relic is anywhere near us? I don't know if that was mentioned prior to us, like as we
It's in
found it.
Soren's backpack.
Soren has, okay, cool. Nice work.
I completely believe Atoq that he's my master's friend, so I blindly follow him
Okay,
to the earth, to the ends of the earth.
Alexander.
Well, since he said, "Follow me, allies," and I didn't hear these guys coming from over here, I just kind of like mosey on, lazily walking behind, like, where we go?
I'm also gonna follow along behind Alexander and be like, "We got to finish this dice game sooner or later."
I pull out some dice.
Not now, but I'm about it.
As I go, I guess unfortunate path. I'm gonna be checking for traps as I go through and quickly be moving as best as I can.
Okay.
I'm on
Classic.
a 6.
Pit traps, arrow traps, bear traps,
Okay.
squash traps, eye traps.
A lot of ways to do a shrimp.
I thought your lore was going to be you never check for bear traps.
I
one
did
time.
and then perception's 13.
13. Okay, yeah, you don't seem to see any traps heading on this way. And you still can hear that the cultists are on their way. Do you guys want to be stealthy about this, or you just want to get to like a position where hopefully they don't find you?
Yeah, can I not see down this fucking hallway? It's like pretty dark. I'm pretty used to it.
You cannot see down this hallway. No.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll in my tiny form in this. How tall is the ceiling? I guess.
The ceiling, like from what you can tell, where you're at, like there's a rubble, like a layer of rubble and debris that's probably about like 12 feet above you.
Okay, I will grab this lizard by the shoulder and just push him against the wall. Broham, I got it. And I'm gonna squeeze by him, and I'm gonna start leading the way. And
I go for the relic if he's passing me by.
I was gonna. That reminds me. I was gonna say, can I flip the backpack? You know when you did this as a kid, where you flip the backpack so that it's in your front and your hands are like through the front strap. And I'm gonna like put it in front of me like that, so I've got the relic in front of me.
Okay, all right. So you got the relic secured in front of you. You start heading down this direction, and then
Yeah, I'm hoofing it. I'm not sneaking at all. I'm moving and grooving.
Okay, so you're hoofing it. So you come in this area. Basically, you come to this area, and what you can see is basically in this room there seems to be a lot of like again, there's like these barrels that are there, but along with these barrels are different types of. Give me an insight check.
Are you talking about the north room, like the one above us?
I'm talking about this whole area right here.
Oh, just this entire thing. Inside check. Okay.
Yeah.
20.
20. Okay, so along with the barrels of like this powdered substance, you see a lot of packaging equipment, like stuff to like wrap the different powdered stuff in different forms and like baggies and stuff like that. Stuff that seems to be like some type of supply ring.
Do I recognize? It's like what is the substance itself? It's just like whatever was the barrel that spilled in the other room.
Yeah, from what you can tell, yeah, there seems to be like mountains of this substance on different tables and whatnot, like ready to be packaged.
Can I pop the backpack and check this relic that's inside? Like, does anything rub off of it?
No, it does not seem to be. It seems to be like solid gold.
I'm gonna close the lid on this thing and like strap it up, and I'm just like, all right. And then I'll start moving and grooving. I guess the cultists are still on our tail, right?
Yes.
I'm like, hey, brohams, we got a situation. You guys see like a way out of here or whatever?
You wanted to go first. You figure it out.
Yeah, you know what? I did figure it out, and I'll head down in this room and I'll start looking for a way out.
Keep going. I can't see.
I'll give Minoscus a string.
Okay.
I have like a string. I'll just give him a string so we can stay together.
In the dark.
We need to stick together. I give him a string.
I try to hold on to the string, I guess.
Oh, does the fella in the back have the light still?
Why, yes, I do. I could cast another one if needed.
I think they follow you.
I think they do.
I
Yeah.
thought it was like it lasts for like a minute.
Yeah. Still be.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll say that you're keeping up the dancing lights.
Okay, cool. Then great. They're traveling with us. They could go pretty far. They're just kind of surrounding us as we move.
Okay. So I'm looking for a way out.
Yeah, we'll give me an investigation check.
12.
Let me help you out with that.
Okay. Please
And
look.
I'll help him look
Someone
around.
I got a 12.
Investigation.
18. So you guys kind of spread your resources about, looking for any type of exits or ways to get out from this area, but there does not seem to be one. It seems to be like a sealed shut on this side of the complex that you're in.
Oh fuck. All right. I front flip back over here, and then I'm just like, I think we're stuck, brohams. We might have to go the other way.
Go the other way.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
back.
there was a way up.
Oh fuck.
We went straight from back there. We might run into these cultist fellas.
has anyone
I
been
don't
in this
particularly
room?
plan on going first.
Has anyone been in this room? Sorry, fine.
There's still other rooms to check. Why don't we split it?
I
Buzz?
thought we looked in the top room, or did we only look in the bottom
Yeah,
room?
you guys looked in this whole like area to the side here on this adjacent room.
Oh God.
All right. I'm gonna. Yeah, he said he doesn't want to go first. I'm gonna try shimmying past the hulking mass of both the lizard and the minotaur.
Right,
I'm like,
moving.
As he's going, can I? Okay, this is so stupid. Can I replace his relic with my relic?
You fucking scumlord.
in front of everybody.
I just got trying.
Okay, so give me what exactly are you doing to like make this happen?
I'm trying to like press up against him in such a way that like the backpack gets like jostled a little bit, maybe like turns up, and I'm like and I block his vision with my big arm and stuff. And then as he's doing it, I'm gonna put the other relic in as I'm taking it out while I have his vision blocked. I'm gonna dab and
Just give me a lot of hand check, and then Soren, give me a perception check with advantage.
With advantage,
Yes.
I'm still gonna lose.
23.
Oh, shit.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee.
The only way I was gonna beat it, I think, was a natural. No, I wouldn't have even beat it with a natural 20. 21.
Oh.
I couldn't beat
Would have
it.
been a good roll.
So yeah, Atoq, you kind of like managed to discombobulate him enough to scoop out relic that's in his backpack and replace it with yours. And as you get your hands on this relic for the first time, you feel like a surge of power like waking up within you.
Oh God.
That didn't happen to me when I touched it, right?
No.
Okay.
I look up, and then no,
As I'm squeezing past him, I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of the way, man. We got a real predicament, man. We got to get out of here. And I just slide on by. I don't even just moving and moving.
Apologies. I'm all claws.
And I just slither by him over to the front of the situation here. I'm assuming I see what I see.
Indeed. So you kind of come back to the middle of this hall, and then you see 4 cultists of the sun just on fire, and they're all pointing at you like, "Get the traitors!"
Are we rolling initiative?
Yeah, we are.
Oh boy.
I figured.
We went the wrong way.
We sure did. It was a split in the road, and we were like left.
Oh god.
There's another natural one.
Christ.
I rolled a 19 on the perception check, actually.
My sleight of hand's +9.
Yeah, I got a +2. I knew even with advantage, I was like, I got no chance. I can't beat this. I was like, I got no chance, dude. There's no way. My character's not the most perceptive fella.
Okay. And then Alexander, you got an 18 for the new one, or is that the old one?
18.
18, Soren 16. Everybody's right? Or no?
I got a 3.
Mine's right. I have
changed
a
mine.
9.
Sorry, I should change mine.
I roll pretty bad.
I'm right in the front and I'm last. I'm like, whoa.
Minoscus got a 13, and then Dala, what'd you get?
18, sir.
18. Jesus. Okay. So at the top of the order is Dala Brakka and Alexander Cornelius Belfontaine.
Oh, fuck me, bro.
Well, you guys could decide that on your own.
We could what?
Decide who goes first on your own. Either of you.
I'll go first.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
All right. Hey there, can you step aside? Oh, wait 1 second. Oh, what in the? Why are they on fire? And I will chuck a card at this one right here.
Okay.
Can I cast some bardic inspiration?
Sure, I'll allow it while this is all going on.
I'm gonna do it towards Alexander, obviously. And before he attacks, I'll yell out, "From the looks of you, it looks like you need assistance. But just in case, I'm gonna lower their resistance. If they don't take the hit and happen to survive, don't worry about a thing. I'll make sure we all thrive."
What in the hell was that last part?
What do you mean, fella?
He's got bars.
All right.
11 will miss.
15.
15 will hit.
All right.
Inspiration.
6 damage.
All right, 6 damage. So you hit one with a card, and it kind of like sinks deep into their chest, and you can see like blood starts spilling out. They are still on fire and coming at you, though.
What the fuck?
Somebody stop him. And I'll fucking take 3 steps
Oh
back.
my.
Dala Brakka, you want to finish the rest of your turn?
I'm actually gonna move on to this little room here and say, "You got it, fellas."
I got like my scimitar planted. I turn around, everybody's gone.
I couldn't cast Vicious Mockery, right? Because I already used my inspiration.
You can.
You can.
Yeah, bonus action. You could have done that.
Oh shit! Well, I'd already passed, unfortunately. I'm playing by the rules. I'm playing it by the rules. I'm watching you, fella. Don't worry.
So this cultist is going to try to hit you, Soren.
Yeah.
For 21.
Hits.
Okay. 4 damage. 4 slashing damage.
Okay.
Ouch.
And then this cult is going to come up.
It's just a wall of cultists.
Then this guy's going to try to attack you.
Sure.
We need AoE.
Oh, for 20.
Oh yeah, hits.
Oh shit.
Or 4 damage again.
All right, yeah.
Minoscus, is your turn.
Am I still raging or?
No. Yeah. He's still right.
What?
Yeah,
He is?
okay.
Oh.
Oh, is it a minute?
Yeah, it's a minute.
Okay, then yeah, you're not raging.
Oh no. I look at Soren and I'm like, "Hey, you're the one that helped me." And I start running because he's getting battered.
He's bleeding and shit.
And then I will take my great axe and try to like cut this guy's head clean off.
Oh yeah, but this one's
Damn.
This is a 14.
Oh, this one's not injured. 14 hits.
All right. 14 to hit, and then 4. Oh shit. 14 damage.
Oh, he is cooked.
Oh my god.
I was gonna push him over. Fuck it, I'll push him over. Bring on the next one.
You just like cut off his head, it goes tumbling down. You just push the limp body over and tell him to bring on the next one. Do you want to do anything else?
How bad is Soren looking? Like really?
Bro, I took 8 damage at level 1.
All right. I get the message. I will step over this body and just kind of shield him from hopefully not too many more attackers.
He's breathing heavy.
Oh, he's breathing heavy. Oh no.
Atoq.
I'm good. Can I see this guy, or do I gotta move? I probably gotta move. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna take my bow out for 5, 6. I'll get here with my movement. I'll take my bow out and try and aim between the cultists. And I want to yell out to everyone, "We have to protect the elf. He has the relic." I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot this guy. 19.
19 hits.
Sneak
And then
attack.
Yes.
Oh boy. 14 damage.
Oh, there you go. Another 14 damage, another death.
I'm gonna split the wickeds and where is this guy most on fire?
He's probably most on fire on like his upper, like he's pretty all encompassing fire, to be honest. Most on fire, I would say, is like his main chest there.
Wait, does he have like sun motifs anywhere, I guess?
Yeah, they're like in orange, yellow, sun, like picturesque robes.
I'm shooting him in the sun. Be like, pretender.
Oh shit. Pretender?
Yeah.
I like it. All right, so you do away with that one. Do you want to do anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Okay. So these two cultists are gonna take the place of their fallen brethren.
It's gonna stack up.
Yeah, pretty much. And they're gonna try to hit Minoscus Peoplesmasher.
Well, they're on fire and fanatical. They're just like Dark
Yeah.
Souls.
And 20.
20 hits.
Rolling these 17s.
Uh-oh. He's not great in health either, right?
4 damage.
I'm
So
okay
2?
for now, yeah. Okay. No, I'm not raging anymore.
Oh, he's not raging. Okay.
And then the other
Oh,
guy,
it's so hot.
the other guy got a 15.
15 is my AC, so yeah.
Oh no.
He's got a lot of health. He's got a lot of health.
Oh, and I rolled a 1 on damage, so 2 damage.
2, okay.
So
I'm
2.
looking a little hurt. Yeah, it's hurt. It burns. It burns.
Soren, it is your turn.
Oh boy. How fucked up is Minoscus looking here? How you looking there, pal?
Breathing heavy. What else?
He'll never
The
go
mix
away.
up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell the breathing heavy story after
Oh
this.
boy.
11 points of damage have been dealt to me so far. So
Yeah, he'll be
Ooh.
fine. Yeah. Seeing this lizard just murder everybody, I feel empowered. I'm gonna swing at the guy to the bottom.
You also got bit too, right? I gotta remember that.
I'm gonna swing at the guy on the bottom.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Woo!
That's pretty good start. All right. Oh no,
on,
the
20.
damage roll so far is not great. 11 slashing damage.
All right. This is the one that got hit by the card already, so that is enough to take him out.
Okay, and then I don't need a bonus action attack. I'll just like slice through this guy, and then I see Minoscus is all fucked up too, and I'm like, all right, bro, Ham, you got it. And I'll just stay right where I'm at.
I look and like I feel a sense of companionship, so I give him the high five.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Fucking down low.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I got mixed up. Yeah,
Alexander.
Well, it seems like you all got this handled. I'll take a look around. What's going on up here?
Give me a perception check.
12.
12. Okay. So as you come up to this room, let me see what you can actually see. Oh God, it's hard for you to see up here in this.
It is.
From what you can hear off in the distance, not in this room directly, but probably beyond that, are some chattering of some people.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You can't really make out what they're saying, but it seems like they're speaking in common.
All right.
Dala Brakka.
Oh boy. I kind of want to follow a little bit. I move out of the room, look at the dead bodies. Oh boy, you guys really massacred them fellas. And I'm gonna move on up a little bit more and follow Alexander. It looks like there might be a way out over here, but I do hear some fellas. Do I actually it's pretty easy to hear them, right?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Oh shit. 8.
8. Barely, maybe some. You hear some noises. You don't know if it's like people talking or what.
Well, I don't like the place that the cultists came from, but I do like going up north.
Do you want to do anything else?
I'm chilling.
Minoscus.
Last one to go, and take up my great axe again, and I'm swinging at this fool.
What?
Wait, is this guy still alive?
Yeah, he's alive.
Yeah, he's alive.
Okay, yeah. Trying to finish him off.
Oh shit! I thought he was
Finish off the
Dunzo.
Yeah,
No,
so
you
like,
piece
what
No,
do
of
he
you
definitely
mean?
just walked away.
I'm just chilling.
Piece of shit.
I think he got
in mortal danger, and you just walk. You don't damage him. You don't heal us. You just fucking.
I think you guys are just
You're the
fat
guy
fellas.
with the smash leg that's only taking 2 damage. And you're like, oh yeah.
He made it sound like he killed the guy. That's why I was like, wait, what
One
just
guy
happened?
did die.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm attacking.
Master card game player, dice rolling
15.
player.
I don't know how to kill people, bud.
15 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. Oh, that's not that much. 7 damage.
Oh, he is still alive.
How the? Okay, well,
I don't think I could really do much else.
All right, so you slash into him with the great axe. It does do a grievous wound to him, but he's still standing.
All right. Well, I'm shielding Soren still with my body.
Atoq.
Alrighty. I'm gonna put my bow away. I'm whipping out the short sword, and I'm gonna take my hidden elven knife out of my back cargo short. And I can run through these guys, my companions, if it's half
Yes.
movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna move here, and then I'm gonna attack. As I'm moving through, I'm gonna like leap over and just try and stab this guy
Okay.
with my short sword first. 19, I believe.
That hits.
oh, wait.
Yeah. Sneak attack for 13 damage.
He's dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna just leap over the Minotaur and stab him directly in the skull. Use him to like catapult off him. I have to go over here to grab my other knife. I forgot to get. So I'm gonna grab the head if I can
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah,
With
that
my
one.
knife in it, I'll be like, whoop.
Just like stuck your knife in it and just pick him up. Yeah, I like that. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. So you guys are out of initiative. So if you want to do anything else with a head or whatever you want to do next, you feel free to.
I want to hug Atoq. It's like, yeah, I was in a pickle there. Thank you.
Yes, our normal greeting in the organization. I hug him.
Family.
I go, remember what Master said, right? Do you remember his name? I'm checking to make sure you know his name.
I know his master.
Correct.
I
Yep. That's what we all call him.
I was trying to think really hard, but I only remember him as master.
Master wants you to get me out of these ruins.
Okay, if master wants, let's go.
All right.
This guy
So
feels
yeah,
like a real scumbag.
I'm gonna
Oh, yeah, I'm
move up
talking real
with
loud.
move up with Soren and I guess.
Yeah,
see what they're doing
as
over.
the lizard guy is passing me, I'll let Minoscus pass me or whatever. I assume he's in the front. As the lizard guy is passing me, I put my hand on his shoulder, and I'm like, "Hey, bro, didn't you say you were like with me upstairs? Didn't I hear you say you were working with me or whatever?"
I am.
But you then you said you were working with him also. What's who are you with?
The master.
I don't have a master. That worked on him, bro. But like, I don't know about all that.
I'm working with, just between me and you, the elf.
Is this whispering?
I see.
Is it whispering? I would like to comment.
The elf. All right, for sure, bro. I'm just if you and me, we're on the same page now, for sure. I got you.
Hey, are you two clowns whispering?
No.
I whispered the elf, but other than that, no.
All right.
Okay, well, I insight checked the lizard when he says between me and you.
I mean,
Give me a deception check there.
I rolled the same on every deception check. I think 5.
14.
It's just
Do I believe he's working with somebody?
100% lies. There's no truth to it.
Yeah, I mean, I've already, yeah.
Yeah, I
got
already
this all
fucked
figured
up on him.
out. Yeah. I'm just like, yeah, the elf. You know the one with the ears?
Just like,
Yeah, for sure, bro. You can always tell
We got
which
some
one.
chatter up ahead.
Sorry.
You
Yeah,
might want
bro.
to keep it down a little bit.
yeah, be quiet.
Yeah, shut the fuck up back there.
I grab my ear and I'm gonna lay on hands myself.
Okay.
I'm going to try and sneak up and signal for everybody to hold back.
I let the elf go before me. I don't want to be in front of him.
Give me a
All
stealth
right.
check there, Alexander.
Yeah, I'll scoot up.
17.
17. Okay. You feel sufficiently stealthy.
I'm just keeping my ears peeled since my eyes can't be.
Yeah, your eyes are definitely not helping you in this scenario. Actually, in this room, once you get kind of more into it, you do see that there's some light here. When you look up, there's like not necessarily a hole in the ceiling, but there definitely seems to be like some circular. It doesn't really look like a mirror. It looks like some type of like glass though, and there seems to be like kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Like well, it's like starlight, but it's not directly from the stars itself. But it seems to be like a manufactured or a man-made type of device that is shooting starlight into this room, and below the starlight are a bunch of plants.
What?
Are they moving or anything?
The plants? No,
Yes.
not like out of any ordinary plant movement.
I take 2 steps back. Ordinary plant movement. All right. There's some weird stuff going on up here. There's plants. I'll be back.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of plants where I'm from. I got you. I just walk in.
I'm keeping my hand
I'm moving on.
along the wall and walking.
Yeah, I'll just start moving and grooving in. I'm like, all right, what do I got? I can see what's going on in here, right?
Yeah.
I'm slowly moving.
Are you bringing your lights with you, Vicious?
I sure am, bud.
Oh well.
I'm moving behind Minoscus.
The light.
Say no light or lots of light.
All the lights.
Hello.
All right. I will I'm just gonna like Dark Souls Fat Man roll my way in. Then what's the situation? Yeah, what's the situation here with the plants? They're like under you said like a beam of light essentially.
Yeah, basically like a beam of starlight, from what you can tell.
Does it seem like it's coming from something magical?
Give me an Arcana check.
Sure. I have no right to roll this high. 19.
19. Yeah, from what you could tell, this like glass thing on the ceiling definitely seems to be some type of magical device.
Okay. Did I see anything like this in the rest of the city?
In the rest of the city, I would say no.
Okay. All right.
So,
cool.
so the device is beaming starlight down onto these plants,
Yes.
and these plants are growing from the ground, or in the pots, or are they?
They're like in pots, yeah.
and they're out of the soil. They're growing.
Yes.
Do I know what kind of plants these are? Are these drugs or something, or
Give me a nature check.
something
I was
that
thinking the
occurs in
same
nature? That's cocked. Okay, it's worse. Oh, it's 18.
18. It definitely drug plants.
Okay. Do I know the type? I guess, or if does it occur in nature? I would only know if it really occurs.
Yeah, I don't think you would know what type of like drug they're making out of this plant, but it's definitely something that could be made into a narcotic of some type.
Oh, that's not good.
Don't eat those. Those are bad plants.
Well,
I'll take them for. I'll take them for the safekeeping. They might harm.
Whoa. Hold on. I don't want you just like picking shit up, man. That seems. If you said they're bad, why are they bad? Like, what makes them bad? They cook badly. They taste bad. Which one?
Yep.
I smell the pretty flowers.
No, don't. They are.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Constitution. Okay. Oh shit. 9.
9. So you like smell the flowers a bit. You get a big whiff up in your nose, and it kind of burns your nose a little bit. But besides that, you feel fine.
Do they smell good? Nice.
Not really.
Don't smell.
Those.
Well, you know what? Fair enough, Broham. I'll let you just toss in their bag for a second.
Are they making you feel kind of high in a sense?
What's high?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, then, fella.
You can fly.
In a sense, yes.
I'm only taking one.
When he goes to open his bag, I want to look in.
Okay, give me.
I just want to see what I can see in his bag. Yeah. Give you a what?
A perception check. Everybody, give me a perception check. Actually.
It's like, as I just open my bag.
Yeah, you slid by me in a corridor and snuck something off me. So yeah.
Master thief.
Roll a 5.
Am I giving perception?
Yes, you too.
15.
21.
20.
20. Okay. So with the 15, and you notice that there is like one of the relics in his bag, basically, or like I don't know if you knew that he had a copy of the relic in the first place.
I did not.
So you see a relic in his bag as well.
Okay.
Pretty much identical to the one in your backpack right now.
Cool. And then as I see that relic, I'm gonna back up a few feet.
Okay.
And he's like collecting the plant. I'm gonna wait until he looks distracted.
Okay. And with the 20 and the 21, after you hear the Minotaur kind of have like a coughing fit after he like smelled the flowers, you hear from a distance somebody go, "The fuck was that?"
Oh no.
I stealth and I move into where is it coming from?
Like this direction.
I stealth into this room. I'm like, oh.
Like up here.
Okay.
Yeah, seeing the lizard go that way, I shrug my shoulders and I'm fucking a fat man roll my way through this way in this heavy armor.
Oh, you're not. I'm freaking out because he's so fucking loud.
Clank! I just fucking rolled.
Hey, where's everyone going?
Oh man. I have signal Minoscus.
Okay.
Well, I guess we're going this way, fellas. And I moves on over after Minoscus.
Yeah, it just sounds like a kitchen is being raided when I'm moving.
I'm like, I don't know what to do. This is so bad. I don't know. My brain's not working right now because you're so fucking loud.
I'm like shushing everybody too. I'm gonna wait to see if anybody comes in the room.
Do we hear them coming into the room? I guess.
Okay. So yeah. So as you guys roll into this room, everybody kind of piles on in here. You see in this room like bags and bags of gold coins. Like there's so many bags of gold coins in here.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you guys take a look around. You see that you don't really see any of the narcotics or the plants or the supplies stuff that you saw earlier. It's just gold on gold on gold. And as you guys kind of like take this imagery in, from this opening over here, from this opening over here, and from this opening over here, a bunch of goons come out, and they all have weapons, all have guns.
Oh no.
And one of them kind of goes to the front, and he's got a barbed wire bat, and he kind of messes with his hair a bit. And he goes,
No.
"God damn, Dala, what the fuck happened up there, man?
One of your boys screwed on up. It wasn't my fault. I just happened to be rallied with these guys because we all fell.
How the
Yeah.
fuck did you get caught?"
Who got caught by what? I didn't do anything. I'm trying to find my way out of here.
Yo, you better not give me that lip. And somebody like cocks their shotgun, and they're like, "Oh god." And,
Well, listen here.
go ahead.
Well, listen here, fella. I was only going by your direction and someone freaked out.
Well, this is not how everything's supposed to go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you, we're gonna talk to you privately, and then we'll have the boss talk to your 4 friends here. How about that?
Well,
I don't know about that one. It just seems like, you know,
He's like totally into it. I just push him into the guards.
Perfect. Thank you. What's your name?
It's Soren, bro. We're cool, man. You know, we're cool.
The boss is gonna like you, Soren, and he kind of motions for the thugs that have Dala to take him away. And I think that's what we're gonna call the session for tonight.
Oh, brother.
This fucking lizard. You're
you
such a
just missed you.
bitch. God damn.
You motherfuckers.
what? You have a relic in your backpack.
You cut off Honzo, and Honzo was about to say, like, yeah, we're together too. I could tell. I was like, oh my, you're a piece of shit.
Thankfully, we both worked together to get out of this situation.
Oh my god.
You guys are a real hoot. So yeah, everyone, this is the type of play you can expect from my
Oh
party
god.
group. It's
Everything went according to plan.
well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, everything worked fine.
My first action was to trip a minotaur into a boulder.
Exactly. You killed the first thing you did is kill someone.
She's not dead.
Yes, she is.
She's taking
She's just
damage
looting
every
for
time
rolling.
there's a 360 roll.
Every time the boulder rolls, there's like a little like bump. It's not actually a flat roll. She's
What do you
surviving.
mean
for
she's
sure.
I've
not
done
dead.
some shit to these people, and they still keep coming back. I don't know how the fuck they keep coming back.
To be fair, you know, somebody in the chat, they were like, you know, everything you've ever said about Honzo as a player makes so much sense now. And I was like, you know, I want people to know that the things I say about him are not exaggerated.
Also, all of you are level 2.
Oh, we should roll our health. You guys all want to roll our health?
I do.
Sure, I'm down.
Are we doing the reroll?
Oh yeah, you have a home rule for that, right?
Oh, that's true. We did not talk about that before. So I have this weird homebrew hit die rule. So it's I call it weird because it's not like super simple, but it's a little convoluted. So basically, if your hit die is a 10, and if you roll a 1 through 3, then you get to re-roll. So it's everything that is like what you have to take one below the halfway mark on your die. So if you roll a 4, you have to take it. If not, you can re-roll. But that goes for each die as it is dependent on the die size.
D8s. Wow.
So I re-roll everything but a 4. I re-roll 1, 2, and 3. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're a D10, you roll 1, 2, re-roll 1, 2, and 3. And yeah, I don't want them to stay at level 1 for more than one session. To be quite honest, it's a fast level 2.
Dangerous.
Can I tell them what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta re-roll that.
I rolled a 6.
5. Cool. I'm multi-classing already.
So already.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a cleric
All right.
as well.
Yes.
Knowledge cleric.
And that's kind of where we came. That's why I had him say I said the surge of power he felt once he actually touched the relic.
Perfect.
Damn, dude, I had 12 HP and I was like, I'm dead for sure. I was like, this is going bad.
I rolled.
You guys decimated that first combat. You guys rolled so well.
We rolled
Yeah.
a lot of natural 20s, actually.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
we rolled like 5 or 7 or something. It was
Out of
crazy.
combat, I rolled like 4 natural ones. In combat, I rolled like 3 natural 20s. So I was like, you know, this makes sense.
My first attack was a fucking natural 20 on a rogue. I was like,
Sneak attack level 1. Yeah.
It's Golden Fella Trinity, all right? Get the
golden fella. Yeah, that was my
That
bad.
was, I don't think people understand. We all love Golden Boy a lot.
I
We're
do.
all huge fans.
He's great.
I'm actually a huge fan.
That's
but
why we all got hype when you said Golden Fella. I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
That shit was tight.
That shit was tight.
I'm glad the little FGC nods seem to please everybody.
Oh, yeah. Pook.
There'll be more to come for sure.
Yeah, that was tight.
What?
Yeah, legally distinct. Thank you, Moss.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll be back next Tuesday. I think Jeremy, are you gonna be here next week?
It's tough to call given
Okay.
the circumstances, but I'm gonna try to be here next week.
Okay. Yeah.
But
If
if
not,
it's okay because they just dragged him off anyway. So
yeah, he got dragged off. Okay, sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
No, I got pushed into the arms of the bad guys. Thanks.
I
you.
had
Come
to.
back
Yeah,
and you're dead.
you're small and you didn't heal me, so fuck you. I was like, just get him in there. This
I
guy's a bitch.
thought you guys were fine
So much
without it,
damage.
honestly.
He's small and puny and useless, and this fucking
Hey,
lizard.
I'm 5'7", okay? That's average.
Oh yeah, we're the same height. Yeah, but you're not muscular, so I was just like, shove him.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but thanks everybody for coming through and saying what's good. We'll be live again next Tuesday, same time, same place, same plan. So I'll catch you guys all then. Thanks everybody for tuning in. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed episode 1. I'll catch you guys on stream tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.